this up, mute this, turn on this, lock this. Oh, shoot. There we go. Missed you on Strange New Worlds last. I thought that was Strange New Worlds on Star Wars Galaxies last night. I've never played Star Wars Galaxies, and I'll be honest with you, I just didn't have a whole lot of time. Burke invited me to it ages ago, and I wanted to join, but it was just one of those things where it's like, I just don't have time on my plate to fucking set up an account, do all of this stuff. Was it a good time though? I do feel bad for missing it, but I'm not gonna lie. I played a little bit of WoW last night, and then I was working on game stuff all night because we are approaching. We're approaching stuff. We've gone kind of radio silent on what we're working on with the game, but we're working. That's all I can really tell you is we're working. Memphis, thank you so very much for the 59 months. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Memphis sent us this, by the way. He says he's gonna make this for everybody. Which one was your favorite? Which one was your favorite, Mr. Mans? Yeah, it was Star Wars Evolution. Yeah. Or Star Wars Restoration? Restoration. Yeah. I hope it was a good time. Another reason why I wasn't like super like, oh man, I really got to be I never played Star Wars Galaxies. You know, I know a lot of people that's very how many of you went balls deep into Star Wars Galaxies? And Star Wars Galaxies was the best when it had this thing, or best when it had that thing, or this was the best MMO that ever. I never played it, never installed it, never played it, never dabbled in it. So I don't have that nostalgic like, oh yeah, you know. It's good. Definitely better if you have the nostalgic factor. Yeah, I never once fucking touched it. So that's kind of why, another reason why I was like, it's okay if I miss this. Because I would just be critiquing it. It's dated. I don't like it. You know. I lived on it until the WoW beta. Yeah. I had friends that went very hard to it. I dabbled on it later on. Yeah. The lobster slider bun, but Maryland crab cake was great. Nice. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. I did lurk for a little bit of Burke's stream last night when you guys were like on a hill and doing stuff, and it looked really cool. It looked really cool. I need a Total War Star Wars. Not gonna lie, that would slap actually. That would really kind of slap, wouldn't it? A Star Wars Total War. Why hasn't that existed yet? What the fuck? I'm sure there's a bajillion mods that make that happen though, right? All right. So, we are about ready to leave the sector. All right. We are going to leave the sector. That's where we are right now. One thing we could do, waste a little bit of time on, actually, is repairing our hull. All right, so now we can repair our hull. We can dance around a little bit and go get like some of this crap. Don't give them ideas. They need to keep focusing on making 40K. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of me wants to do a 40K campaign on stream. I don't know how much the chat would be into that, so we would do like maybe 1 day a week sort of thing, like Warhammer Wednesdays or something like that. I don't fucking know. I've been itching. I've been itching, chat. Been itching for a good Warhammer campaign. Hi, sorry again. Switching from phone to PC. Where do I go again? HailDarkside.com. HailDarkside.com. More skulls for the skull throne. Big nods, big nods. Okay, things are looking good. Everything is upgraded. We have a little bit of room for like making some more stuff, which is nice. Crew quarters. Let's take a gander for a second and get our stuff up and working, right? Let's see. So sick bay, like sick bay could do to be upgraded. All right, was this sick bay upgraded? This sick bay is only level 2. We can upgrade to level 3. Oh, excuse me, chat. I am so sorry. Okay, level 2, level 2, level 2. One of the only thing I would say I dislike about this game is when it does have a bit of a simulation vibe to it. Like, you have to make sure your people are housed. I'd like to see how many more houses we have. Does that make sense? Like, how many people am I over? You know? Like emergency quarters, 18 out of 18. Officers quarters, 7 out of 7. 15 out of 15. 10 out of 10. 15 out of 15. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. 12 out of 12. Like, are we perfectly in line? Like, do we not have a single spare bedroom? Like, we have 5 spare bedrooms over here in the officers quarter. Like that, I wish the game did a little bit better of that. Like, I would like to see at a glance, like, oh, how much headroom do I have? You know? That kind of drives me nuts. Okay, like, we're gonna upgrade all of these crew quarters. What's the number up at the top? That's how many people are being crewed. So the bottom one is how many work crews I have. The second one, the first number is how many people do I have available to like work stuff. So my science laboratory, for instance, requires 4 people. But there's no like, here's how much headroom you have. The only time you know you need space is when people are living in the hallway. That drives me nuts. That's a stupid little design. If it's not here, if it is here, I'm blind, and it's lost. It's lost to the void. I don't know where in the world it is. Okay, let's unassign, hit tab. Crew. Wait a minute. This is the first time I've ever seen this menu. We're 40 hours into this game. This is the first time I've seen this menu. I repeat, this is the first time I've seen this menu. Not once has this game been like, use tab to see an overview. No, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Okay, emergency quarters 2, habitat 2, officers court. Wait, does this still not tell me the fucking info? I'm going to die! Wait a minute, hold on a second. It says how many things we have, but it actually still doesn't fucking tell us! What? Brother, we have how many undiscovered heroes? Okay, this is actually sick. I like this. This actually doesn't... This menu doesn't tell us. Available quarters. Like, literally, that's all I need to see. Available quarters. Quarterless Borg and crew. Not under the camera? No, this says available crew. This says assigned crew. This says Borg. This says total crew. That's kind of wild that doesn't fucking exist. I ain't gonna yuck your yum, chat. That's kind of wild. Whatever. Okay, let's upgrade this guy. Okay, and then we're just going to I blame Teak. Honestly, fucking same, dude. Big same. One's if we blame Teak. One's if we blame Teak. Burr, 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 burr. All right, so we're wasting a little bit of time here because our morale is really good. And we can waste some time in the sector. We can build up some points. We can get a bit stronger for the next tier. So we're ready to go to the next sector. Okay, but all we're really kind of doing right now is just buying some time, coming over here, filling up our stocks, yada, 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 yada. So, like, see, the crew quarters are now doing wonders. We're doing great. The Oneaters. Wait, what? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I didn't know we could hero the hydroponics. Chad, did you guys know we could hero the hydroponics? Heck yeah, have the Borgs go over here. What does the shuttle time do over here? What does the hero do over here? Shuttle construction time. Sure, Gilmore can work over there. That works. Heck yeah, dude. Chat, give me a heck yeah. There's a... Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are trash at this fucking game sometimes. You know that? You guys are trash at this game sometimes. You can put heroes in literally virtually everything, and you guys are just now telling me. I don't want to tell you guys that you're bad, but sometimes, chat, you're trash, okay? Sometimes, chat, you be a real stinky doo-doo face pee-pee fingers. I cannot believe. Not the pee-pee fingers, that's low. Listen, sometimes you guys gotta learn, and the only way you learn is by... Oh! I should have read the quest text for that, because that did not make my crew happy. But you know what? Last I checked, they answer to me! Computer! 10% to hero skills on away missions. We'll put you in here. We'll put Tom Paris up in that bitch. Okay. What do we need? We need some of this guy. 90 Tritanium. You took away his Captain Proton time. Good. Okay, maybe he will learn not to fucking speak into his mobile device when recording the audio for this game. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, by the way. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We've detected a Class E planet. The molten surface is extremely high. Yeah, just blow it up. Just blow it up. Perfect. Okay, see, now we're gonna start getting some degradation. Risk it and try to activate the station. Now this one seems sweet. This one seems safer. All right, well, that's kind of tragic. In my defense, I never said anything because I haven't played this game, so I would blame Wonder Boy. Yeah, you know what? Well done. Well done. Let's blame Wonder Boy, that fucking wiener. That frickin' wiener, dude. Okay, cargo bay. You know, we could probably go to engineering, because there's a large compartment battery. No. Warp core efficiency. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. Lovely party. Pity I wasn't invited. Where's the... Is it science? There's just a scientific milestone thing I haven't done. I should probably get that. Keep your distance, safe yield. Perfect. All right, we are going to go on up here. I think we're going to get these two, and then I think we're good to go. And then I think we are good to get the frick out of Dodge. Right? We detected a resource reserves on the class of blah blah blah. Be careful, the atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to the ship and to the crew. We'll just deploy. We'll just be safe. We don't need to be greedy. We don't need to be greedy. There's no way this is an ambush, right? Fuck!
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Hey, Guillaume, how you doing? I've been sucked into Crimson Desert, played about 18 hours, and then my daughter accidentally overwrote my save? No!
Ability ready, Captain.
Can't hear you. She's all mad. She's like, take it before you notice this. I didn't hear you, okay? Didn't hear you.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Torpedo! Torpedo! Torpedo? Torpedo!
Ability ready, Captain.
Don't say Pachu, okay? That makes it sound like we don't have tough fucking phasers.
Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedo!
Ability
Yeah!
ready, Captain.
Our torpedoes are tragically bad, chat. Our torpedoes are... Pachu! We need more torpedoes. We need to upgrade all of the torpedoes.
Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Chat, anybody want a chili cheese hot dog? Anyone want a chili cheese hot dog?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Mmm. Mmm. Not gonna lie to you, it's pretty dang good.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedo! Fuck! They laughed right as I fired! Oh, well. How embarrassing, Joe. Alright, Chad, you know what? This thing needs to hurry up and go because we need to upgrade the torpedoes. Where's the torpedo, Chat? Increases torpedo damage by an additional 35%. Okay, that's what we need. We need to upgrade all of this bitch. What? I have a question, Chat. Can I build another torpedo room? You can't. I only get one torpedo bay launcher. Wow. We didn't have a hero inside the torpedo bay. Is that supposed to be 35% extra damage? Don't talk to me, champ. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Okay.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The captain and 7 of 9 have briefed me regarding an unauthorized communications event. Apparently, other Borg established mental contact during 7 of 9's regeneration cycle, claiming a unique mutation has led to a state of awakening. They have requested Voyager's assistance. My initial review of all Federation data concerning the Borg Collective reveals no historical or documented precedent for such a spontaneous mutation, Yet the Delta Quadrant seems to specialize in establishing precedents. The tactical risks are evident. Voyager previously provoked the Borg Queen. The possibility that this is an insidious strategic deception, a calculated effort at retribution, must be considered. We should anticipate a high probability of malicious intent. Additionally, I will initiate a full diagnostic of 7 of 9's regeneration alcove to ascertain whether...
Okay, it's kind of scary that if you look at the back, if you look at the background, I see a fuck ton of Borg shit. Also, question: was there actually this much Borg and Voyager? Because man, maybe there's a lot of Voyager I haven't seen, and I need to watch it.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. The day's highlights: Talaxian spice stew for lunch, partly cloudy skies, and a sack of rice fell over in Cargo Bay 1. Oh, and apparently awakened Borg have contacted 7 of 9. I don't think we'll ever have a quiet week out here. The Borg story: a unique mutation led to their awakening, and now they desperately need Voyager's help. Sounds as plausible as a Kazon pacifist. The captain is convinced that this could be a legitimate cry for assistance. And 7? Well, she and Janeway are perfectly aligned on this. Call it mutual conviction or female intuition or whatever. On topic, the Borg Queen is not exactly our biggest fan. What if this is just Her Majesty's cunning plan for payback? Dispatch a few awakened Borg as a Trojan horse and then assimilation quick and clean? No thank you. I am definitely not signing up for membership in the Bad Mood Collective.
Okay, so it seems both of these paused on it immediately. That was so good. Okay. To answer your question, no, chili doesn't have beans. It's disgusting. Okay. I like to put white onions on my my chili cheese dogs, but I didn't have any white onions today. That's okay. I'm not going to judge Flynn for how she makes my chili cheese dogs. I'm just going to put them in my mouth. Now, I will say that chili had beans in it. It was good. Flynn also made it homemade. It was very delicious. But I do prefer beanless, proper chili. Because real chili doesn't have beans in it. A Borg sphere is approaching, Captain. Hull shows significant structural damage and all weapon systems are offline. Red alert, power up phasers, but hold fire. Incoming hail. Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. My designation is Rollick. I have been anticipating this encounter. Chat, I have a question. Do you remember this episode? Are you the individual responsible for 7 of 9's disconnection from the collective? Voyager played a role in her transition to individuality, yes. Are you the group who have awoken from the collective? My chili needs beans. I'm not eating meat sauce. Then your meat sauce tastes bad. Texas chili doesn't have beans. Other chilies do. Listen, Texas gets a lot of things really fucked up, but they do chili right. Let me tell you what. You know what I mean? Issue with the game. B'Elanna and Paris don't get together. Delta Flyer doesn't exist. Sob. Wait, I haven't seen the show. Wait, spoilers? I'm gonna get mad over 20-year-old spoilers. I used to blend things like beans, tomatoes, and other veggies to get my kids to eat them, which is really nice. Thank you for reinforcing why I like you. You know what else I love? Savory pancakes. Yes, Captain, we have become distinct. A unique mutation is disrupting the hive mind throughout Borg space. The Borg on our sphere were those affected, regaining self-awareness and the desire for true freedom. The Queen deemed our awakening a corruption to be purged. We escaped but are now hunted. Captain, we request asylum aboard Voyager? How many of you seek refuge? Dozens on this vessel, Captain, but the Queen purges all those who have awoken. We hope to find others to help rise up against her. I ain't gonna lie. This seems a little... Is this an actual episode, chat? Like, does this actually happen? Remember the words, Captain Akbar. There's no way this is a trap. Agree to help them. Despite the unusual nature of this, Rollock will be offered sanctuary to your people. 35 Borg? Thank you, Captain. We are in your debt. Captain, I hate to mention this, but we don't have the space to accommodate so many refugees. Then we'll make space, Commander. We can't just turn our backs on these people. Captain, the refugees need not remain on Voyager. If we aid their uprising against the Queen, they could man the Borg vessels we liberate. That would grant them autonomy. We'd gain valued allies. Independent allies. Sounds promising. For now, let's focus on settling our guests. I anticipate Rollock's group won't be the last to seek out Voyager. When was our last save? Well, this is a brand new chapter. So if we ever need to go back to this point, we can just start the chapter over. Oh my God, there are so many Borg spheres. Okay, cool. Let's get some Borg. Accommodates 10 Borg. Matures X Borg +1 every 17 cycles. Reduces all damage taken. Bro, does Voyager actually become like half of a fucking Borg ship? Because that's so cool. I'm gonna say it. I think that's pretty darn tootin' cool. All right, let's damn, I need to watch all of Voyager again. Fucking seriously, right? In your crew tab earlier, wasn't there a whole X-Borg section? Yes. So we have 28 crew now of X-Borg. Oh, man, the ship really does not have enough room. Let me tell you what. All right, so let's look at this really quick. Optimized energy, standardized living quarters. Like, we have maximum value out of this, right? Now let's check out the Borg tech. Bioregeneration, armor module, cutting berm, tachyon matrix particle. We could start doing this one. Shield matrix reduces all damage taken. Here we go. Increases the X-Borg capacity from 10 to 20. That's absolutely what we got to do. All right. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Math. It says we need 200. Wait, relocate them by freeing Borg cubes? What? Relocate them by freeing Borg cubes. How do we do that? Like this? So do we... It could become a new home for Rollick's people. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so let's start with that. Let's just see what happens. Let's go over here. Captain, we've reached our destination. Order. Continue. Captain, we're closing in on the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the Awakened on board to commandeer their vessel. Should we engage directly to create a diversion, or are we going covert? Okay. Distract the board, let 7 engage them. That's a 75% chance. That's our highest chance. So let's just go. Oh, wait, no, asshole. This one is also due. Emit a unique signal. Let's go with this one. Engineering, generate an uncatalogued complex energy signature. Give them something to think about. They focused on the signature, Captain. Reading major internal power shifts. Weapon offline. Looks like Rollick's friends took the helm. Your distraction was flawless, Captain. I'm transferring a complement of our people to the new vessel. I will remain aboard Voyager. Consider that ally, your first ally, 1 Borg probe. Okay, and now we don't have any homeless Borg on our ship. All right. Everyone go like this. Give me a vent of hype. All right. Good job, Chad. I'm so proud of you. I am so freaking proud of you. I'm going to say it, Chad. I'm really proud of you. You did. You ready? Good. You guys did really good. All right, now can we use this guy? Does this guy exist? We can now, though. We're gonna build this guy. We're gonna build it, and it's gonna be so good, Chad. I'm gonna be so proud of you. All right, what is this one? We've detected a settlement on the Class M planet. The population appears to be Borg, but their technology is primitive, and they're not connected to the collective. It seems a small group has been adapted for years. They may have some useful information or technology. Hey, let's go over here. Hello, Borg! Let's just study them. Okay, 35 points. Ain't a bad idea. Let's go. There's a chance of an ambush. There's a chance. There's a... Yeah, fuck! Hey. Oh, I think I came. Oh, shit! Oh. I think I'm getting sick, chat. Okay, there's no way there's an ambush over here, right? Chat, we've got so much room for activities. Oh. All right. Let's gonna go over here to the Borg probe. No way this is an ambush. Hey, all right, we got that thing now. Nice. Reduces all damage taken by 5%. Cutting beam increases cutting beam damage. We needed to go to combat, and we needed to increase how much damage the torpedoes do, because our torpedoes, I'm gonna say it, kind of poopy. Kind of poopy. You're a science vessel. Shut up. Okay, prepare for war. Another Borg sphere drifts towards Voyager. Weapons powered down, the bridge remains silent. The usual assimilation threat absent. Instead, a plea for help and refuge echoes through their comms. Another group of awakened Borg is requesting aid. 30x Borg have joined Voyager. Okay, leave for now. Hit this with a save. Let's go with risk the ambush. There's no way this goes bad. See, told you, chat. No way it would go bad. Not for us. Not for these guys. Not for old Dark Side, right? My allergies have been horrible this spring. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've never had allergies, but I think I'm finally starting to experience them for the very first time. Shit's kind of tragic, man. Wait, which one's the meta fate? Wait, did we never build? Oh, I'm a crash. I'm a crash out. Did we never build the metaphasic control room? Chat, look for it. Look with your eyes. Look with your eyes. Did we never build the metaphasic control room? I have like fully upgraded this thing. And I was like, wow, this is probably gonna help us a lot. And I never built it? Transporter room. Waste disassembler. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God I was gonna crash out. Oh, thank God I was gonna fucking crash out, dude. Okay, all right, we're okay. All right. Proud of you. Proud of you. I'm proud of everybody for not crashing out. I'm so proud of you. Also, am I the only one that thinks that this waste disassembler is just garbage? Like, we don't even need this thing. I feel like it's just taking up room. Also, did I never upgrade this? Go ahead and upgrade the fucking deflector dish, dude. Chat, why didn't you guys ever upgrade the deflector dish? That's embarrassing, man. How could you guys? How could you guys? You know what I mean? Like, embarrassing. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go over here. Green, 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 green. Yes. All right, let's go to the next system. Let's start scanning. 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 We're gonna go over here to the Borg sphere. Okay, so now we have a cutting beam. Fires a powerful beam that deals very high damage to a hull, but low damage to energy shields. Each additional cutting beam increases cutting beam energy to a threshold of combat by 2, increases the weapon subsystem health by 20. So this is kind of what we need right here, because we can burn through their shields really fast, but then we don't really have like a good way of beating the brakes off of them afterwards. So we're gonna put some cool Borg tech on this ship, you know what I mean? Yeah, like we have a good disruptor array. What does this one do? Energy dissipator control. Disables all enemy systems for 4 seconds. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cloaking device, which we don't have. Can I get a pepe? Moderate damage shield and moderate damage to the hull. Maybe we get an extra phaser control room. Right? Where's the phaser control? Phaser control's over here. Yeah, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade. Child's play. Answer the incoming call. Side quest? Side ones for side quest? Captain. Our scan. Do I have a good captain, by the way? I feel like I have a good captain. I feel like I've watched enough Star Trek where I have a good captain. You know what I mean? Our scanners register extensive cultivated land masses, indicating an agriculturally focused population in the system. Trade would be beneficial. Oh, what a chance! Is how I think all of you think Neelix sounds like. So many new culinary delights I could conjure. Our cargo bays could certainly use a fresh supply of provisions, Captain. Send an away team to establish trade. Indeed, perhaps a small away team to contact the local farmers to assess the trade. All right, cool. Ooh, all right. Talaxian. We can send Gilmore, right? Hold on. Let's see if we have anybody that all the way fits this. Ooh, we can send the Vidian. And do we have a doctor? No. No. Ooh, Carrie. Maybe Carrie's a good fit. Maybe Carrie? Right. That's medical, right? What is that? This is science. That's medicine, right? So maybe we send Tess. Everyone's favorite Tess. That way we can double up. Do we have anybody who does science and medicine? That's kind of what I want. Science and medicine. Science and medicine. Literally, the only one that does that is her. Maybe we can send Tom Paris? Because then he can double up on those two. Right? So then we have 2 doctors for the final thing. And then we have 2 that. Yeah, I think that works. Start mission! Today I learned Ven doesn't know the universal symbol for medicine. Okay, first off, I literally said, like, hey, that's what... You're gonna make me crash out, dude. We've just landed. First things first, getting acquainted with the locals. What's our approach? Engage in conversation. Analyze and observe the locals. Chet, he doesn't know. Chet, I know, I literally guessed it. I guessed it. The interaction is friendly and straightforward. The simple farmers introducing themselves as Bernali seem surprisingly unfazed by the away team's advanced technology and expressed great interest in trading. That's like the 5th time I've heard him say that. You know what, Az? You're gonna make me crash out, dude. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Do you like that? The Bernali made it clear they're not interested in technology, but rather architectural tools, seeds, and medicine. How should Voyager present offerings? Detail the various plant species that we cultivate. Wait, why are they... Wait, it said unavailable. Oh, okay. Wait for them to come back. That's what I was like, wait, did they just die? What the fuck? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Sorry, I don't speak Zoomer. Mind repeating it in English? Oh, listen, buddy. Listen, yeah, you're gonna be all right. All right. I'm not gonna let chat bully me anymore, okay? Because last time I let you guys bully me, I stopped saying God tier. And I really enjoyed saying God tier, and you ruined it. You ruined it. Okay, we're gonna save this right here. We're gonna... The radiation interference proved stronger than anticipated. Captain, our instruments began to deteriorate rapidly, forcing us to abort the observation. We recovered only limited data, and the science lab would need repairs. God darn it, chat. How could you? How could you? Okay, let's go over here. And then we can... Oh, we have enough points now. Nice. Nice. Do we have what we need to upgrade this? No, we can't. Enchant's defense, we learned it from watching you. How could you? Could you, after all the things we've been through? After all the things we've been through. trying to see like what in the world I would. Should we give the holodeck porn? We could give the holodeck porn. You know what? Hey, let's do this one. Actually, that'll work. That'll do, chat. That's like 90% of what the holodeck is for. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you are let's have conversation time, chat. You are granted a holodeck. Whenever you begin program, the doors are locked. No one can ever interrupt you. Okay, are we clear? No one will ever know what's happening inside of this holodeck. If they ever look at your history, it's just you in a library studying and reading books. You know, you're just nice and peaceful, right? They'll never know. How much porn are you using inside that holodeck? Be honest with me. How much porn are we having inside this? All of it? Just all of the porn? Barkley got found out. Okay, Barkley didn't know how to lock the door, dude. Okay? I am inventing new porn. Is there a cleanup bot? Yes. I'm beating up all of my high school bullies. Captain, we're close. You know, that would actually be fascinating. Could you imagine like could you imagine a social experiment of this? You know what I mean? Of like, okay, 2 million humans were given access to a holodeck. Here's what they used it for. We need to buy time for the Awakened to commandeer their vessel. We're gonna let Seven distract them. Seven, transmit a unique query on a high level frequency, something to pique their primary things. Cool. The collective is analyzing the query. Captain, the vessel's command has shifted and to Awakened. Your flawless distraction. I'm transferring a complement of our people to the secured vessel. I will remain on Voyager. Okay, we did it. We did it, Chad. I'm so proud of every single one of you. Except for you. You know who you are. You butt. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Use the Borg cutter beam to extract. Ooh, look at that. We actually have a Borg cutter now. That's cool. Chat, why haven't you guys been using this before? There's no way using Borg data could go wrong. Ooh, and we got Borg nanites. That's a good deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal? I don't blame you. Damn good deal. Okay, we're gonna go up and down. Emergency transmission, Captain. Our trading team has engaged a Borg cube, coordinates attached. Analyze the coordinates. Anything useful about the Borg cube? The Borg's coordinates have not changed in some time. It's possible that the away team has already managed to disable it. We mustn't waste any time. Hell, maximum warp. Let's hope they're willing to negotiate. Unlikely, Captain. I would suggest thinking of alternative methods. Okay, first let's save. Oh, is that the Borg cube? Oh, cool. Hey, look at that, chat. We're right here. All right, let's go rescue our team, chat. Captain, we're here. Return later. Anyone else want to be super cool and assimilate? Chat, I want to know that there are a lot of us in this world that are like, I'm not afraid anymore. Assimilate me, Borg Queen. Lord Major Black, thank you for the 82 months, by the way. I really appreciate you. Captain, the Borg cube has initiated combat. We are the Borg. Prepare to be assimilated. No, not today. Weapons ready. Let's disarm this cube. Homie, I am getting more and more and more powerful.
What are your orders, Captain? Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I am. It's a little baby cube. Dude, we are blasting through this thing. Are you kidding me?
Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedo! It's a little baby cube, chat. Baby cube,
Ability ready,
doop 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 doop,
Ability ready,
baby
Captain.
cube, doop doop
Ability
doop
ready,
doop doop. How do I get more energy? That's a question I have, chat. How do I get? Ooh, I got an achievement. It said resistance is not futile. Wow. Borg cube successfully disabled, Captain. That was way too off. That was way too easy. Something's off. Did we interrupt their coffee break or something? Let's just see if they're willing to talk now. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. With damaged weaponry, quit the threats and release my crew. They just scanned our ship, Captain. We shall return your crew in exchange for navigational deflector. Interesting. The cube's communications array is damaged. Our deflector would allow them to reestablish link with their collective. No way. Without our deflector, we might as well surrender to the Borg. We'd be dead in the water. Captain, the hostages. Who the fuck are you? Captain, the hostages. We mustn't provoke them. What if we offer to consider their terms, provided we get proof of life first? Borg Cube, before we commit to a trade, I demand proof of the crew's condition. Are they alive? Are they uninjured? Agreed. You shall send 2 representatives. Two representatives unacceptable. My crew's lives are paramount. We shall allow 3 representatives. Okay. We're going to send Borg. We're going to send Borg. We're going to send Ocampa. Ocampa is Tess, right? Wait, why can't I send Tess? Wait, why can't I send Tess? Why can't I send her? Did she get injured in the fight? She's one of the hostages. Oh, son of a bitch! Talk to me, John. We're on the cube now. Something happened here. There are dead drones everywhere. Should we evaluate them? Yeah, let's evaluate them. There's no way this goes bad. The Borg have no wounds and are still intact. If a fight didn't kill them, then what did? Before the team could examine more, 5 neonatal drones appear, seemingly the cube's sole remaining inhabitants. Confusion ripples through the team's children? Who are these children? Why are they the only Borg left? What happened here? Borg, instruct them to report. Report, motherfuckers. A teenage drone, identifying himself as first, steps forward as the leader. Second, a quiet, shy, teenage-looking boy curiously observes the away team from afar. When the away team's ex-Borg addresses them, First's aggressive stance softens slightly. He claims the cube passed through a radioactive nebula, though his demeanor suggests it's merely an excuse. Impatient, he insists on immediately taking the team to the hostages. Captain, the children led us to the hostages. They're physically fine, but they seem to be mentally distressed. Yeah, they've been kidnapped by fucking children, dude. The team's steady tone and confident promises give the hostages hope that they will make it out unassimilated. Before any more can be said, First pulls the team away and leads them towards the command center. The command center is a mess. These children seem to have no idea what to do. We could offer help with the repairs and secretly access the terminals for information. I mean, there's no way this goes bad, right? So let's just... That's a 1% chance. We're good. The Borg allowed the team to assist with repairs. During the work, they secretly accessed the terminal and found an encrypted log showing that the collective ignored the cube's distress signal. First is getting impatient and wants us to leave and hand over the deflector. If we can take one of the Borg corpses with us, maybe we can find out what actually happened here. Convince First you want to help so they are safe in the future. Throw the medical terms to scare the children. Borg, appeal to the Borg's pursuits. This is the last one, so let's go for a crit. First acknowledges this and allows the team to take a Borg corpse to prevent further imperfections. However, he warns that if he doesn't get the deflector soon, he will assimilate the hostages. USS Voyager, your personnel departed with a deceased Borg unit for study, as permitted. My patience is thinning. Transfer the deflector immediately when your analysis is completed, or we will assimilate the hostages. Do not waste our time. Our team is being held by teenagers. Wonderful. Doctor, begin analyzing the cadaver right away. It could be... What took it down could be our advantage, and hurry. Teenagers are notoriously unpredictable. Certainly. All right, let's do the Borg corpse. We're gonna do the Borg corpse. All right, and while they're there, let's go get some resources, guys. Let's go on a little vacation. You know, you and me and you. Do son of a bitch. And you do.
What are your orders, Captain? Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
A dee doo doo dot doo be doo doo be doo doo boo doo boo boo. Nah, just assimilate, bro.
And ability ready, Captain.
Do it! I'm not scared anymore. You know what? Should I target their other weapon system now that it's down?
Ability ready, Captain.
I'm here to chew gum and watch. Wait, what?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
They can't even fire back,
Enemy
chat.
shields destroyed, Captain.
We are kind of beating the brakes off of this thing. The flows are for losers. Chat, do you agree?
Ability
Do you
ready,
agree?
Captain.
Be honest. How many of you guys go to work, day job, whatever, is what it is, right? And the very first thing you do when you get home is yeet the pants into the corner. I love the tactical spins. Me too. Me too. Is it summertime? Let's go yes. Now you take the bra off first. Also valid. Also very, very valid. Us ladies eat the bra first. Okay, hold on first. Let's do this. Blap. Perfect. Now we can do this. Captain, I finished my evaluation. The Borg died from a disease specifically manufactured to target Borg anatomy. So someone is targeting the Borg, but how did it get aboard the cube? It's possible to recreate. Is it possible to recreate this pathogen, Doctor? In theory, yes, but I fail to see the necessity. There are only children left on this cube. Children or not, Doctor, they remain a threat to our away team. We could utilize this pathogen to end the confrontation. No, what a preposterous idea. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm on the same page. The children that took our crew, they are Borg, right? They're teenage Borg. They're just not maturing. Has anyone seen anyone playing Pragmata? I've seen a handful of people playing it. We plan on playing it on this channel, but we just have, well, I have like 3 fucking story games I gotta get through, and this is one of them. But I do plan on playing it over here. Why do you ask? Don't recreate the pathogen, return to the Borg cube. The doctor is right. We're talking about children. We could find other ways to get through to them. Captain, we reached our shit. Any other okay, let's do it. USS Voyagers, you have procrastinated long enough. The navigational deflector and the examination data are now required. Comply or the hostages will be assimilated. We're actually negotiating with teenagers. This is just fantastic. Captain, perhaps we could try to persuade these children to reconsider rather than resort to violence. There's always a diplomatic solution. I can share my experience that life outside the collective is not always viable, but preferable. Or we could show them the Voyager is a better collective, one built on compassion, not brute force. Alternatively, we could present them with the truth from the encrypted log. The collective abandoned them and deemed them irrelevant. USS Voyager, comply. Hand over the deflector without delay. Fine. First, from captain to captain. Show them that you are also a collective. Aw, no, that don't work. Convince the drones with the encrypted log. 90% chance. Before we continue, you must know the collective heard your distress call and chose to ignore it. But if you're willing, Voyager can offer you a place to belong. No, the collective is coming for us. Could it really be? First, has the collective just abandoned us? Send them the log encryption code. Verify authenticity. Send them the log encryption code. Borg do not make mistakes. Let one explain in merciless logic why the children are worthless to the collective. Oh my god! 95% chance! Yeah. Neonatal drones are irrelevant to Borg. They are inefficient and unnecessary. That is why maturation chambers exist, to store you until you are ready to serve. The collective does not care about you. The data is clear. The collective abandoned us. We are deemed a flawed design. Their tractor beam has locked onto our navigational deflector. They are attempting forced removal. Breaches on 2 decks. We need to find a way to break free. We don't have that. Randomize the ship's harmonics. Randomize our shield harmonics. That should deflect their tractor beam. We have successfully freed ourselves from their grip, Captain. You cannot stop us. The deflector will be ours one way or another. Negative. First, I cannot allow that. Captain Janeway, I have deactivated the shields. Transport your crew back quickly. You defy me. You validate the collective's judgment of us as inefficient. I will prove that none of us are a waste. First, lunges towards the hostage. Assimilation imminent. But, okay, let's try that again, chat. First, lunges towards the hostages. Assimilation imminent. But second, intercepts. Their brutal fight sends first crashing into a crucial console. The impact is fatal, and in its wake, an ominous alert blares. The cube's self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Voyager, the ship is about to explode. Beam out the children and the hostages. Get a lock on everyone and get them out of there. Away team, children safely aboard, Captain. Helm, quickly, get us out of the blast radius. As the Borg cube erupts in a cataclysmic explosion, Voyager races clear. The starship evades the blast, its hull shaking, and the away team and rescue children safely aboard. Janeway to Doctor. Take care of our young guests. Remove the Borg implants. I shall see what I can do. not bad. And then he gets over there and starts assimilating everybody and then our whole ship. That's how the game ends. See you guys later. Let's go play Crimson Desert. All right. I guess let's hit this with a save. How long is this game? Mimi, come on. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm going as fast as I can. We reached our shit. Are we closing on the Borg vessel? We need to buy time. We shall engage with them directly. All right, this time we're going to try the old subscale. We're going to do, what's this, an 80% chance? It's an 80% chance. Create a localized gravitation distortion just off their sensors. Give them something to investigate. We have their full attention, Captain. Their shields are down. The awakened drones have taken control. Your distraction has worked. All right. All right. What do we got to do now? I guess we can go over here and grab some crystals, but let's be safe about it, right? Cool. Okay, science lab level 3. All right. All right. Okay, guys, come on. Guys, come on, guys. Guys, come on. What does this guy have over here? Oh, you'll do. Captain, I have successfully removed most of the children's implants. It was naturally flawless. Now, someone needs to retrieve these energetic tiny terrors. This is a medical facility, not a playground. Excellent. Thank you, Doctor. Captain, I wish to introduce... How the fuck do you say this? Icheb? How do you say this name? How do you say this name? How do you say Icheb? Icheb? I feel like there's a phlegm there. Icheb? Icheb? I don't think his name is Icheb. Is it Icheb? Formerly unit designated second. His assimilation profile contained his original name. Icheb. 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 Okay, got it. Okay, all right. Welcome. I recall correctly, you were responsible for deactivating the cube shields. My crew and I owe you a considerable debt. I did what I felt was logical at the moment. First suppressed us for too long, yet his death, it weighs on me. I regret the outcome. Uphold responsibility. First had a choice. Your choice saved our people, Icheb. First made his own decisions. He chose the path of the collective and refused to see that there was a different one. Regardless, we are truly grateful to have you aboard. I hear you have a great interest in astrophysics. I have always desired to explore far beyond what the eye could perceive. Then you'll find purpose here. You'll be assisting 7 in the astrometrics. I believe you'll be remarkable potential, Icheb. Welcome aboard. Look at that, guys. We got a new guy. Wow. I say it like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm actually being serious. 10% research rate. Hey, go ahead. You can work in the lab. Go ahead. You can mix dishes together. Hey, you know what? You can increase Chakotay. I'm gonna put you into the bean cutting room. Fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Chat, I need more heroes. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chad. I feel like I need more heroes.
The world could always use more heroes.
Okay, let's get this with a save. Let's hit this with a save. All right, now we're just gonna stop over here really quick. Ready? Seatbelts. More Borg. Seatbelts. Aha, I knew it. There's always another side quest. Captain, please come. We've got a hail and a rather furious gentleman named Mr. Auric on the line. Between all the yelling, I understood he's the head of mining operations on a planet called Tesla Prime. I love Tesla. Quiet, boy. Open fire. Open fire. Thank you. Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Immediate. Open fire. Quiet, boy. USS Voyager. Where is our payment? What payment, Mr. Auric? You won't trick us again, Captain Janeway, if this even is your real name. Either pay us the dilithium or return the bullomite you stole. I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. Ha! You are really committed to the scam. I want my payment now. Mr. Auric, we have no bullomite aboard our ship. Whoever you did business with was not us. You think I'm a fool? I recognize you in that prim hairstyle from 10 light years away. You and that spirit-talking shaman, the stoic pointy ear, and that fancy Starfleet shuttle. Sounds like an accurate description to me. Are we absolutely certain we never crossed paths with this guy? Show Auric Voyager never visited Telsius Prime. Okay, this is an 80% chance. Tell Auric he must have fallen for shit. Okay, 80% chance. Mr. Auric, we don't steal, we help. If you were scammed, someone else misused our identity. You seem sincere. I apologize for accusing you. Perhaps we can help each other. Sure. Of course, we cannot allow these imposters to drag Voyager's name through the mud. Here, some technical scans of the shuttle we encountered. We hope you can catch them soon. Scan the shuttles for matching shenanigans. This is an 85% chance. This will work perfectly, right? Pick up their trail with the Dreadnought AI. Dreadnought AI? Great news, Captain. We found something that could be related to those imposters. Excellent. Helm, follow the signal before we lose it. Okay. Oh, wait. We're right here. We might as well grab this, right? No way this goes bad. Okay, let's go. Okay, metaphasic room 2. Okay, more Borg. Captain, we reach our destination. Orders, return later. Well, that's a bad knockoff of our shuttles. The nacelle conduits are misaligned and that hull plating is clearly non-standard. They're really they really cut corners. Sloppy. Hail them. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyagers. Play along. Act clueless. The Captain Janeway? Oh, it's an honor. Indeed, it is me. It seems my reputation precedes me. Perhaps our righteousness shines even brighter in this dark quadrant. Right. To be in the presence of such a hero, I wonder if you'll be able to help us. To assist the less fortunate, it is merely our duty. It is our essence. Our grand directive compels us to help all those who petition for aid. When mom says you have Janeway at home. Oh, your grand directive. Allow me to present my esteemed first officer, Chakotay, and our ever vigilant security chief, Tuvok. We are entirely at your disposal. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is this? Please tell me this is an episode. Oh my god, I need to rewatch Voyager. Oh, it's clear I never made it to the end seasons. Holy shit. Greeting, I am Tuvok. To help you is purely logical calculation. The optimal solution is always to assist. Fascinating. Chakotay, at your service. My spirit guide whispers to me of compassion. To neglect those in need would be to stray from the very path of my ancestors, and my soul would weep. Dude, Rogera, can we get a Rogera? I need this whole fucking thing right here, man. Oh, this is pure gold. You couldn't write this stuff. Continue to play along. Now tell us your needs. What great galactic challenges face you that the Federation's finest can assist? Oh, you know, we require your assistance in catching some thieves. The wise sky whale once asked the shimmering tree, what's the river song? The tree shimmered, then offered a glowing dewdrop. Drinking the dewdrop will aid us in catching the thieves. Indeed, a logical parable, Commander. Unacceptable. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, please make it stop. However, our assistance, while logical, demands a price. A logical compensation for our efforts is the only logical conclusion. This would make a great television program. Indeed, my spirit guide whispers of balance. Such good deeds require appropriate energetic exchange. Cut to the chase now. Expose the imposters. Well, let's get straight to this appropriate energetic exchange. Shall we? I'm the Captain Catherine Janeway, commanding the actual USS Voyager, and we've come to collect on your debt to the Telsians. Actual Voyager? Oh, how amusing. We are the real Voyager, of course. Our mission is to bring hope to every dark corner of this quadrant. Interesting, and here I thought Voyager's primary mission was to get home. My mistake. Psst, Dala, I think she's the real Jane. Mobar, what did I say about using our real names? Dala, that ship, it's the actual Voyager. We messed up bad. Then why are we still here, Czar? Captain, they're making a run for it. We need to act fast. Shoot their engine? Linking beam? What the oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, hold on a second, chat. I tried to pop my neck. You know that nerve I pinched at the beginning of the stream? It just shot down my whole back. I'm so old. Oh fuck. Shoot! Just shoot him. Just shoot him. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, shoot them. Target their engines. Unsuccess. Went from the ship went to warp 2 on. Damn it, we were so close. Well, we know a choice but to break the bad news to Auric. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Load the manual save. Hell no. Shoot them. When do you need to leave, Ven? In 2 hours. Okay, we're just gonna play along at Clueless. We're gonna go through this whole thing again. I don't care. I want more of this. I don't care. I don't care. I'm safe scumming. It's fine. Shoot them. Shuttle disabled. Transporter locked. They are attempting an emergency beam out. I secured one individual, Dala. The remaining suspects have departed into an unknown location. Better her than no one else. Let's hear what this Captain Janeway has to say. I don't think we had a proper introduction. I'm the Captain Catherine Janeway. You'll never get me to talk. You're just wasting your time. Chat. Flynn sent me a message. My son crashed out. Um, Let's intimidate. You mimicked me and made a mockery of Starfleet. Your performance soiled our name. I suggest you start talking before I demonstrate why my reputation is no joke. Crude speech. Shame you wasted your breath. How about I just let you sit in the brig until you're ready to talk? Janeway leaves Dala's cell unlocked, a silent invitation, and departs. The crew waits, watching to see if the bait is taken. As the ship settles into the long night, Dalar is seen, a shadow figure creeping down the hallway towards the shuttle bay. Captain, one of our shuttles just launched without authorization. Good. Let's shadow her back to the nest. Oh, she's over here. This whole game is a memory test. Is it? Okay, now we've got Borg Tier 3. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send an away team. All right, so we want the Vulcan. We only have one of them. Where is he? He is. Then we got to send the survivalist, which is Chakotay. I'm sorry, man. This is fucking hilarious. And then we can send... Let's send B'Elanna the Klingon, because she's got both of the final mission things perfectly in line. All right, let's do it. Captain, the hideout entrance is guarded. How should we enter the cave? Have Tuvok to pretend to be his fake counterpart to get past the guards. Tuvok's eyebrow arches in silent judgment at the proposal. He approaches the guards, communicating the fascinating nature and the logical necessity in immediate entry into the cave. His repeated emphasis on logic eventually prompts the guard to allow him passage. Captain, it's amazing here. How should we find the imposters? Have Chakotay to pretend to be his fake counterpart and ask for the way. Chakotay, visibly irritated but committed to his duty, slips back into character. He engages a guard in conversation about ancestors and proverbs, allowing himself to be led towards the main chamber. The team stealthily follows, unnoticed. Captain, we have visual contact of the imposters and the Bolamite. How do we proceed? Let's see. What do we do here? Ooh, reroute the imposters' transporter buffers to Voyager and beam them out. Ooh. Have Tuvok impersonate the counterpart and accuse him of fraud as a distraction. Tuvok, visibly annoyed, re-enters his role. He steps forward, claiming to be the real Tuvok, and the other Tuvok is a mere imposter. The true real Tuvok, his logic arguments visibly confuse the imposters. While they're disoriented, the rest of the team sneak in and overpowers them. However, the imposters managed to activate the hideout self-destruct before being fully subdued. They triggered the self-destruct sequence of the hideout. We need to escape. Oh, we could just deactivate it. And that'll give us, I mean, we can just get the fuck out of here. Let's just get out of here. We don't need the points. We have 200 points. The team grabs the imposters and the Bolomite, and everyone piles into a tiny Voyager shuttle. They escape just in time to witness the asteroid's explosions. Reach Telsius Prime. Okay. Oh. Captain, I've been thinking, while I'm grateful for the responsibilities given to a Voyager, I'd like to take on more challenging things. I want to work on the bridge. I don't know if I have proper training. That's why I'd like to take the entrance exam for Starfleet Academy. But to do so, I'll need a letter of recommendation. Hey. Thank you, Captain. Your recommendation means a lot to me. I'll dedicate myself fully to the entrance exam. How long is this going to take? I just got rid of my entire fucking bridge crew? Uh-oh. Ah, there you are again. Well, Captain, did you find the fraudsters? The imposters are in custody, Mr. Auric, and your Bolomite has been recovered. Excellent. You kept your promise. Such reliability is a true rare commodity. You are a woman of honor. Now I'd like to take a look at these imposters. This woman's name is Dala. She orchestrated the entire charade. Dala, yes, I remember that face. A certain likeness, I suppose, standing side by side. It's clear you're the original captain. She's the cheap knockoff straight from the bargain bin. Excuse me. You be quiet, you greasy-faced moron with those oversized flaps for ears. You're the bargain bin reject. Charming. Well, Captain, I'd like to offer you a gift. Our Telsian mining laser technology will greatly increase your resource yield in exchange for the imposters in course. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Captain, think about this. We're practically kindred spirits, you and I. I think we could help each other, yes? All those resources we gathered, mountains of them. Just let us walk. It's all yours. Do you truly think me so easily swayed? Not swayed, Captain, enlightened. What use is some rusty old mining tool when you could have enough to ensure your journey for years? Don't trust Allah. Give the imposters to Orc. I'll show you a pragmatic choice. Mr. Orc, the prisoners are all yours. Justice is served. I'll pull some strings to restore Voyager's reputation, Commander. Minus level 3. Holy shit, we just get to chill. And these fraudsters will be joining our labor forces underground, repaying their debt through sweat and ore. Curse you, Janeway! You and your self-righteous principles. I loathe every moment I spend impersonating you. It's like having my spine replaced with a duranium rod. My self-righteous principles and I are quite comfortable, Dala. You, however, will be quite busy. Helm, reset course. Enjoy the mines, idiot. Okay, let's see what we did with that, though. I'm assuming it just gives us more stuff. Increases resources. Okay, cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Something's off, chat. Captain, main screen, an unauthorized signal. It's overriding us. Captain Janeway, we meet again. Still meddling, encouraging this malfunction. It's not a malfunction. It's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. You will cease this interference and return all of the corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those you liberated will be corrected collectively. Something is wrong with 7 of 9. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm here for it. but now she looks like an extra from Wakanda. And again, I'm here for it. Transwarp conduit opening off our port bow. Borg cube emerging. Captain, we brought this upon you. A Borg cube is too powerful. We will return to the Queen. Your assistance has already liberated countless drones. Our sacrifice is a small price to pay for your freedom and your escape. Choose, Janeway, quick. We are not patient today. Disagree with Rollick. The sacrifice, and don't send them away. We won't accept your tyranny. Poke. Ag! Direct hit. The cube's firing, Captain. Shields critical. You cannot prevail against a cube, Captain. Last chance, Janeway. And you said you weren't patient. We're committed to this rebellion, and we'll see it through. So be it. Another direct hit, Captain. Our shields won't last much longer. Rollick, alternatives? If my awakened could get aboard that cube, we could disrupt its systems and create an opening. Oh, I forgot. We literally just gave all of our... I'm like, where's all our main crew? They're all helping the asshole with his exams. Find another way through their shields. Calculate a precision energy pulse that could disrupt their shield matrix. Negative, Captain. Their shields are adapting too quickly. Did you imagine a different outcome, Captain? This rebellion was doomed from the start, as is Voyager now. You, Janeway, have become a contagion, and the collective's antidote is obliteration.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let me show you what we do around these
Moving
spots,
to attack the front,
okay?
Captain.
Let me show you what we do around these spots, okay? You think that you can handle me? Let me show you what we do around
Ability
here.
ready,
First, we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna put extra to the shields. All right? I don't know what this bitch actually does. What's she do? Doubles the shield regenerative rate for a long time. Okay, we got this. Open fire. Open fire. We don't have any more music again.
Enemy shields
Wait, did I
destroyed,
see
Captain.
Audrey in the channel? I saw Audrey. Hold on.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Be honest, Audrey. Were you singing this yesterday? Be honest.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedo! Torpedo! Torpedo!
Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedo!
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain.
Helm, get us away from here. Maximum warp. Have we at least neutralized the Queen? Sensors detect no direct command signature from the Queen. She must have been operating it remotely. From Unimatrix 01, no doubtably. One day this conflict will end. For now it has, Captain. That's more I can say. after facing. That's more than most can say after facing off against the Borg Queen. And this victory wouldn't have been possible without Rollick and his people. Thank you. It's the least we could do for the safety you offered us. Now, more Awakened have a chance to rise against the Collective. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Bye, all. Gotta bounce. See ya, Helga. Hope you picked a cool game. Did you pick a game? What game did you pick? And also, we gotta bounce the corner. I'm gonna get in here. Keep all the Awakened on board. I did. Citizen Sleeper. Ooh! I've been wanting to play that one and the second one. I hope you enjoy it. Would this actually put 200 people on our ship? Wait, is Citizen Sleeper not Star Citizen? No, two different games. Two different games. And Citizen Sleeper looks really cool. You would need to build a lot of regeneration chambers. Rollick, know that Voyager remains a sanctuary. If you or your people choose to stay, it'll be a tight fit, but we'll make room. Captain, I thank you for your kindness. This is the start of something new. -1 Borg probe ally. So we have, okay, so it's only 100. It's only 118. That's not terribad. Okay, so we need to get like 5 of these rooms. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. Actually, we only need 4. Wait, math. No, we do need 5. We need to build 5 additional. Maybe 6? 7. Maybe 7. Oh my god. Repair everything, please. She's an easy lover. And like no other. On your knees. Okay, we're going to repair. Let's hit it with a repair. Cool. Officers quite easy is now fixed. I'm gonna have the shits back online. Repair the crew quarters. All right. Regeneration alcoves. Gonna put one here. Put one here. Crew quarters. Hear me out. I'm actually going to dismantle this. Okay. And then we're going to... No work team available. All right. Okay, so we have 7 homeless assholes. And how many level 1s do we have? Okay, there's a level 1. We gotta upgrade there. Crew quarters. Crew quarters. Okay. Okay, that's doing that. Fantastic. And then up here is going to be... I think we have to put a crew quarter up here. Right? That's what we had to do? Wait, what did I destroy? What was here? I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Having a brain fart. Yeah, I think I wanted to move the officers' quarters up there. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's go ahead and hit a save. Let's go over here. No way this goes bad. Ooh, let's get it close. Trading station. All right. Fantastic. Can we build the officer's quarter over here? Yes, and then we're gonna disable this guy. Make sure we have the room for it because we don't want to go over. What do we got? Trade 4 gel pack for 120 tritanium. We'd rather go with that. Okay, cool. What sectors haven't I been to yet? Have I been to this one? Because there's always like, we don't get the side mission until we actually get here. So let's just go. Okay. Okay, what do we need for this one? Missing technology. Wait, what? Didn't I just upgrade that? Oh no, I unlocked the thing. Okay, got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, all right. Okay, we got it. Okay. So what'd you miss? Fair amount of stuff. Fair amount of stoof. Okay, now we got that. Now we got that. Now we got that. Now we got that. Oops. Nope. Okay, so we need to upgrade. Upgrade. Oh. Okay, we're all out of work teams. Keep going. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Look at that. Look at that. Our Federation vessel is only 10% Borg. That's what we'd like to see. Okay, let's hit this with a little save. Let's scan the sector. Easy now. Fuck. I'm Audrey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up. I fucked up. I bloody wanked it. I fucking fucked it. Got severely injured. Well, they should have put on their helmets. All right, now we got dude who's... Are you kidding me? Who's gonna bother... Who's gonna fuck with me right now? You really want to mess with me? I'm at full strength again. Anti-Borg torpedo? Fires a special torpedo infused with Icheb's nanoprobes, dealing highly effective damage against Borg.
What are your orders, Captain?
What?
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
I really should have waited for this guy.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Seriously,
Enemy
what happens
shields
to our
destroyed,
combat
Captain.
music, man? Sometimes it just wildly disappears. Ooh, not bad.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. The enemy is fled, Captain.
Okay, I feel like the Borg would never flee. Am I crazy on that
Enemy
one?
ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Chad, is the ability ready? Minimizing losses makes sense. Okay, chat. Well, if you're going to use logic, I can't have this conversation with you, okay? Okay. Okay, officers' quarters. Gotta upgrade. You know what? Hold on a second. Instead of officers' quarters, let's do math. This one is holding how many crew? 15 crew. Officers' crew only holds 5. You know what? I take it back. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. Oops. Cancel. I messed up. That's my bad. All right. That's my beehole. That's my bad. Okay, let's upgrade you. Okay, you guys are already upgraded, right? Okay, cool. Let's go over here. Let's upgrade this one. Okay, 70. How much can I have? 225. It's only 60. I don't want to waste material because we're not wasteful here. Right, chat? We're not wasteful. That's right. We're not wasteful. I think this thing is fucking useless as shit. I kind of want to destroy that. What can I do to get more room? Look at all this extra room for activities we have. You know what I mean? Like, what's in the front of this boat? Huh? What the frick? All right, let's go. All we really care about is this stuff over here. Ooh, as Voyager approaches a planet to collect resources, they are suddenly hailed by an approaching ship. The newcomers introduce themselves as the Inari, offering to trade with the crew. Sure. Let the shuttle team aid the Kalari while Voyager stays with the Inari. Inform the Inari about the Kraylor transport. Wait. As Voyager begins negotiations with the Inari, a suppressed frequency suddenly hails them. The callers identify as Kraylor, a species currently at war with the Inari. They request secrecy and urgent help transporting vital medical supplies to their planet. I mean, yeah, let's just... Uh-oh. That's too fucking real, man. Voyager orders a shuttle team to escort Kraylor to their planet. Along, the crew learns that the ship isn't a medical transport, but a prototype cloaking device designed to assist them in war against the Inari. Wait, what? Voyager orders a shuttle team to escort the Kraylor to their planet. Along the way, the crew learns that the ship isn't a medical transport, but a prototype cloaking device designed to assist. Yeah, can I take the tech? Let the shuttle team escort them home, but don't interfere any farther. Recall the shuttle team immediately. Inform the Inari. Let the shuttle team confront the Kraylor. Wait, let the shuttle team confront the Kraylor about the lie. Inform the Inari. With a successful excuse for having to return to Voyager, immediately the shuttle team withdraws. The Kraylor suspect nothing. The Inari are grateful, and the information immediately set off to deal with the Kraylor. But first, a generous donation. I feel like that could have gone better. I feel like they could have gone better. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like maybe we could have gotten some tech there. Like I feel like we could have gotten the cloaking device. It smelled like a good cloaking device to me. You know what I mean? Yep, you missed out on the tech. Yeah. Part of me wants to like go back. Part of me wants to go back. What was the last save we did? 4 seconds since the last save. Eh. Alright. Whatever. We'll be fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it, chat. Okay? We don't need it. What we do need to do is beat this game before Mimi stabs us all. Okay? Okay, so we need 2 more alcoves. Darn it, man. We actually need 2 more alcoves. Easy never. Do we ever get cargo bay? Oh, there's only 2 levels for cargo bays? Are you kidding me, man? I'm trying to be family friendly. I'm sorry. Okay, we're trying. But really, I don't mind this game. I know. I'm just yucking your yum a little bit. I'm just yucking your yums. My brain's trying to like figure out the best way to like lay this out. You know what I mean? Space Tetris? Space Tetris, dude. Space Tetris. The only Tetris to... Ooh, that was a bad outcome, chat. It was a bad outcome. We did not have a good outcome there. Okay, alright. We're just having a string of bad luck over here. There's no way this Borg sphere fucks us, though, right, chat? Send a shuttle team. There's no way that goes bad. Thank God. I was about to ask when the last time I saved was. Spoiler alert, it would have been right now. Alright. Large battery compartment. The diplomat's ear. Okay, let's do warp core efficiency. Let's grab... cool. All right, and then I think this is the last... We haven't been here yet, so let's go. Let's see if there's one more quest for us to have. Plasma Storm. Hey, what do you know? 2? There's 2 fucking side quests here? All right. Do you guys want to do Good Shepherd or Friendship 1? Which one do you want to do first? Friendship 1. Because friendship is the best ship. Can I get the friendship emote in the chat? You're a G if you actually know that one. 7 of 9 to Captain. Astrometrics has been notified of a Starfleet probe named Friendship 1. Interesting. That probe was launched almost 300 years ago to establish first contact. Friendship 1. We, the people of Earth, greet you in the spirit of peace and humility. As we venture out of our solar system, we hope to earn the trust of other worlds. We offer our knowledge and freely hope that one day we will stand in your soil to extend the hands of friendship. In 2067, before even Starfleet and the Prime Directive existed, the people of Earth launched a probe called Friendship 1 to reach out to other species, to pave the way for all manned missions that would follow. Packed with information, scientific and technological databases, the probe vanished 136 years ago. Based on the probe's last known coordinates, let me guess, where in the neighborhood? Affirmative. The database contains a standing order from Starfleet Command. It's a high priority search and recovery mission for that one. Sure, let's do it. It'll take us a little bit off course, but if the probe is still intact, we'll be retrieving a little piece of history. How do you intend on approaching this search, Captain? What's the highest chance? That's how I'm doing it. 75% chance, 65% chance. We're doing this one. My man, I never thought of it that way, but yes. Try locating the probe in astrometrics. Confirmed, Captain. The probe is located on a nearby uninhabited Class M planet. Of all the dramatic possibilities, imagine if we found the probe at a galactic garage sale. Funny, Mr. Paris. Now, look. Looks like we're gonna have to see... Looks like we're going to see a part of Earth long before blah, 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 blah. My brain, my dyslexia wanted nothing to do with that sentence, apparently. All right, so this thing's right over here. And then we can also look at Good Shepherd. Captain, I've completed my weekly efficiency analysis. Most of the crews satisfy Starfleet norms. However, some do not. The usual suspects, the three ensigns, Captain. Belmont, Calviel, and Duftly. Or, as Mr. Paris calls them, the Three Stooges. 20th century gag comedy has its fans. Let's see that report. Read the report in more detail. Right. Oh dear. Belmont perceives peer input as cognitive inferior, resulting in isolated work and dismissive conduct, or my way or the highway type. Duffley reports substantiated medical complaints, also a hypochondriac. And Concavel's sensor analysis constantly falls below minimum proficiency. She keeps them guessing then. Tuvok, you've painted quite a picture here. What's your proposed solution? Just eject them out the airlock? If we were in the Alpha Quadrant, they would have been reassigned long ago. The only place we could reassign them to is an empty broom closet. Precisely. Terminate their active crew status. It's the most logical conclusion. Their tasks are menial, their influence weak. I would rather not have to rely on any of them. I can't find the speech I'm looking for, but I was looking for Captain Picard's speech on Barclay. And if you know, I really appreciate you. Force him in the Borg compliance. Disagree with Tuvok. Everyone deserves a chance to improve. They're more than numbers in an equation that isn't adding up. If an equation is not adding up, it is flawed. We could try to change the value inherent to these numbers. Belmont Duftly and have displayed no wish to change, Captain. They haven't displayed a wish to change because they've stopped believing in themselves. We need to reignite that belief. Self-belief is not an operational metric. Dedicating resources to reignite it, given their disinterest, is an illogical asset allocation. Order Tuvok to try to help the trio. I find your assessment devoid of nuance. Your detachment, while often an asset, is proving to be a liability to understanding the complexities of a living crew. They are not simply assets or variables to be realigned. Empathy is not a required component for operational efficiency. Perhaps it should be, Mr. Tuvok. Your efficiency report also states that the three have never been on an away mission. Belmont never volunteers, Concaval cannot pass the proficiency requirements, and Duftly always pretends to be sick. There is an intriguing nebula just within range. You'll be taking a shuttle with the ensigns. Consider it a mandatory team-building exercise. Curious. The exact scenario I wish to avoid has also now entrapped me. Your taste for irony. Yet you surprise me, Captain. In what way? I would have expected you yourself to try to lead these wayward chickens home. Ever hear the tale of the Good Shepherd? If one sheep strayed into the wilderness, the shepherd left the flock would have went after it. You will be the shepherd, Tuvok, exactly because of your preconceptions. So they are not chickens, but sheep. Human bestial aphorisms. The unflappable Mr. Tuvok now leading the difficult case brigade. Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'm sure your patience will only be tested to the absolute breaking point. I fucking love this shit, dude. Wait until Tuvok has assembled them for the shuttle mission. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh. Come on, man. Now I really, does anyone know what speech I'm talking about? The
loyalty that you would so quickly dismiss does not come easily to my people, Galma said.
No, that's not it. Damn. I can't find it. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? We're entering orbit, Captain. Wait a minute. There's signs of civilization down there. Buildings, roadways, but the antimatter radiation is off the charts. 6,000 isorems. There's no way life could exist down there. Antimatter? The civilization must have destroyed itself. Oh, yeah, we have the anti-radiation. Let's go. Janeway to Doctor. An away team will take a closer look at the planet. Make sure they've vaccinated against the radiation beforehand. I must voice my disapproval, Captain. No Earth relic justifies such a risk. 6,000 isorems is a catastrophic level, even with a vaccine. The potential for cellular damage. As much as I'd like to agree with you, Doctor, I have my orders. Harumph, it is my personal opinion. It is as if my personal opinion doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's fine. We'll send down the saboteur. We'll send down... He fits 2 out of the 3 bills. And you know what? Maybe we send down... Maybe we send down the Borg kid. See how he does, right? We got a harumph out of him. Let's see. We're on the surface. Anti-radiation vaccine is holding up. It's quite chaotic down here. let's analyze. The away team finds no evidence of an attack. The destruction appears to be self-inflicted or accidental. The best theory suggests a power grid failure leading to an antimatter explosion that destroyed the planet's infrastructure. We're getting an antimatter signature 90 meters away. Missile silos. Who could have seen that one coming, chat? Who could have seen that one coming? The away team discovers that most of the equipment is still functional, which is strange given the civilization appears to be long extinct. Even more intriguing, the technology seems remarkably familiar. Wait, we're getting a strange signal from behind the silo, a cave, but more, a laboratory. Ooh. Examine the laboratory and the equipment. We can take this guy. Examine the cave. They die. The team examines both the lab and the cave. It turns out the magnesite deposits in the walls, which would have at least partially protected the inhabitants from radiation. The team wants to continue the search when suddenly connection lost. What happened? Can we reconnect with the team? I'm trying, Captain, but no response. The communication channels are open, but there's no one on the other end. Though I'm receiving their life signs. They're highly dispersed and unlocatable with accuracy. A transporter lock is impossible. Captain, we're being hailed from the surface. An unfamiliar signature. Perhaps the team's found another way to contact us on screen. Who is this? Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Varen, your crewmen are my prisoners. Why? We haven't done anything to harm you. You committed genocide. Uh-oh. I think there's been a misunderstanding. We have arrived here. You're from Earth. You're going to pay for what your people did to us. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want? I want you to get us off this planet. Find us a new home. A home where we can breathe, or I will kill your crewmen. Ask Varen why he thinks Voyager is responsible for the fate. Okay, 90% chance. Why do you hold us responsible for the fate of your planet? We've only just arrived. Your people sent the probe, didn't they? The Friendship 1, as you called it, a prelude to your conquest. Our ancestors sent the probe 300 years ago as a measure of peace to make contact with other species. It carried no hostile intent. Peace? It brought us obliteration. It was your technology, your gift of antimatter that destroyed our world. Try to get more information out of him. 90% chance. Friendship 1 offered scientific data, a potential for advancement, not destruction. Save your innocent act. We're not as naive as you think we are. Not anymore. Damn. Okay, let's 90% chance. No way this goes bad. The probe you speak of was sent 3 centuries ago by our ancestors. We are Starfleet explorers from a different era. My crew is trying to help, not invade. Do what I ask, and we can find a way to resolve this peacefully. Until then, your crew remains with us. He cut the connection, Captain. He isn't bluffing. He strikes me the man who will kill just to prove a point. I want every scanner looking for a suitable planet. Scan a Class O. Oh, wait, we gotta look for planets, chat. Class D, Class Y, Class P for penis, Class L. Okay, that one didn't work. Okay, we're just gonna scan all the planets, okay, chat? We're just gonna scan all the planets. Let's just scan all these bitches. Okay. Is Chakotay racist? He might be a little racist. Chat, let me ask you a question. Don't be mad about this, okay? This is just, we're just talking here. Okay, we're just talking here. Who is the most racist character on Star Trek? Quark? Odo? Odo might be one. Ven, I do fucking despise the, what are those guys called again? I don't remember. Because I hate them. I hate them so much, the Ferengi. Yeah, I don't even want to remember their species name. The last scanned class M planet appears to be habitable, Captain, at least in theory. But in practice, the planet's flora is a biological threat. It secretes toxic spores and bacteria that would prove fatal to Varen's people in their weakened state. Is that our only bargaining chip? Captain, I hope you don't mind, but I've been doing some independent research on that planet's data. Ho ho, teacher's pet! Go on, Ensign. A two-part solution could work. First, a personal biofilter system in the form of masks to neutralize the indigenous spores and bacteria, protecting the individuals. Second, we could deploy localized force fields to create habitable safe zones, creating protected communities. This plan sounds like it addresses the symptoms, not the cause. It's not a permanent solution. Their immune systems will eventually adapt to the habitat, Captain. It's a slow process, but within a few generations, they could thrive. I agree with your theory, Ensign, but Varen's patience is thin. Do we have any other alternatives? We do. You sound confident. Confidence is irrelevant. What if we could use our torpedoes? Sounds reasonable. Just blow up Varen and the hostages. The antimatter radiation in their atmosphere, if we annihilate it, their people would be able to stay and restore their planet rather than be forced to leave. A modified photon burst could be designed to annihilate the radiation. The procedure would require a substantial number of modified torpedoes, but it would render the atmosphere safe. Orbital bombardment isn't a standard diplomatic procedure. Are you certain it'll work? I'm confident it will work as long as our torpedo bay is efficient enough. So it's either mass migration or Hail Mary attempt. Given Varen's predisposition, I'd say the odds are against us. He should decide. Shit. Now I kind of want to. Okay, let's save it here. I think we need more torpedoes, actually. Chat, should we get more torpedoes? We need more torpedoes. They utilize just about every racist trope against Native Americans that exists as a plot for Chakotay at one point or another. It's true. If you mean which one is written the most racistly, it's Chakotay. No. I meant like Picard is racist against other people. That's what I meant. Like, which character is the most written? Not. If you want to talk racist tropes, literally just look at any fucking episode of Star Trek. Listen, they always write a species that's written around an entire trope. Okay, probably one of Star Trek's shortcomings, but also I think it's a one way that they able to like zoom in on particular people's troubles and they try to make it an entire episode. You know, it's double-edged sword. It's like the way it's written, a little racist, but also it does highlight some pretty critical issues. You know what I mean? So, Q, bases mass genocide on Starfleet races due to generalized prejudice. Ooh, that's kind of true. What about that one guy that killed an entire species because they attacked his planet? That's pretty racist. Like, he killed an entire civilization. What was that guy's name? You know what I'm talking about? The one that Picard's all like, we have no laws for what you have done here today. We are not fit to judge you. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Speak! Have you found us a planet? Yes, the planet we've located can't sustain you, but the atmosphere contains a toxic biological agent. However, we could engineer countermeasures for your people's protection. Our agreement was a planet where we'd be at the mercy of your Earth's technology. That's why we have a second solution, a permanent solution. We can modify our photon torpedoes to neutralize the atmospheric radiation with a precision burst. And I can neutralize your crew with a precision burst. All your Federation flair and Starfleet sass, and that's all you've come up with? Convince Varen about the... Ooh, admit the guilt of the ancestors and refer to the Prime Directive. Ooh, I've never actually seen that. Maybe we should research that. Okay. Our torpedoes are not an act of war, but a tool for reclamation. We can use a single precise action to eradicate the radiation so your people get their home back, free us of any long-term debt. very well, but I'm warning you, any foul play and your crewmen are dead. All right. So we need some more torpedoes, and we need to research and upgrade Torpedo Bay Launch Level 2. All right, let's do it. I think we actually already have the Torpedo Bay. We just need to upgrade it. Yeah. Bam. La-ba-ba-ba-bam, bam, bam. La-ba-bam-ba-bam. I said a bam, bam, bam. La-ba-bam-ba-bam. Diplomat's ear, huh? That's kind of cool that, like, you can have different things based off of if you have different stuffs and different cool things, and I think that's pretty gnarly. When did he last save? 30 seconds ago. Okay. While gathering resources in the asteroid field, scans discover hundreds of Talaxian life signs in the area, but they do not respond to our hail. Do they need help? Voyager makes a find. A Talaxian colony has settled on one of the asteroids, but before contact, a battered Talaxian freighter blocks their way. We won't give up our home. Leave already. They charge their weapons, and it's more bark than bite. Fight would be one-sided. Open fire! Oh, tell them this is a misunderstanding. Voyager means no harm. Neelix! Neelix, go be good. The Talaxians are persuaded to relax a little. They tell Voyager that a mining operation has been harassing them, claims to own the asteroid, that the Talaxians must leave. Speak of the devil, suddenly one of the mining ships shows up and demands a decision. Damn, we didn't get that thing. Convince the Talaxians to relocate and offer assistance to ensure their safe move. Talaxians realize their fight is hopeless. They accept Voyager's help with relocation. To depart, a nearby M-class planet appears to be their best option. Oh. Okay. You need Tuvok to proceed. Damn it, is Tuvok down on the damn boat? Gosh darn it, chat. Can you believe that? How embarrassing. Hold on, I'm gonna give this a hard save. And after we save. Okay. I'm gonna go to the main menu. I feel like our game bugged. Like, where the fuck is my music? It's been so quiet for so long. There we go. See? Immediately our music starts. It's subtle, but I can hear it. You hear no music? I can, and that's all that matters. 5 torpedoes have been crafted. 46 people got into a fist fight? Okay, question. 46 people got into a fist fight, chat. What were they fighting about? What were they fighting about? You decide. Anything? No. You have to decide. You decide. What were they throwing hams over? Crunchy peanut butter versus smooth. True. If a hot dog is a sandwich. There's a resistance movement. Someone took the last cookie. Is cereal just cold soup? Well, what do we think, chat? Is cereal just cold soup? I don't really have much of a dog in this race, but, you know, you decide, chat. You decide. It was a love triangle thing for sure. Between 46 people? Nice. You gonna see any judgment over here? Just jealousy. You know what I mean? Just jealousy. It's space orgy. Yeah. All right, we still gotta fix up this this crap. You know what? Maybe we put an emergency crew right here. Maybe we just put an emergency crew quarters right there and we call it a day. You know what I mean? Holy shit, that's huge. Ooh woo, look at that thing. That's as big as a... Is that as big? That's a 6x6, right? Well, it's a 2x6. That's what my brain reads it as, a 6x6. Is that as big as this thing? It is. Wow. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I wonder if we can upgrade this. Hold on, let's do math here, chat. 25, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. I really wish we had just a little bit more room in this thing. I really wish we did. Just a little bit more room would go such a long way, man. All right, hold on, let me hit a save. And we're gonna go to the workshop and we need to make the modified torpedoes. Oof, okay, sounds good. I mean, I suppose that is the game's like replayability though, right? That is the game's replayability. It's, you know, figure out your playstyle for the thing. You know? Rather. We do another upgrade? We can. Ooh. Maybe we get rid of... Don't know, man. Lieutenant class apply the atmosphere, breathable, rocky air. Its grand seams for stuff. All right, let's go ahead and save this. Okay, now we need more torpedoes because now we have 4 torpedoes. Don't forget about the diplomats. I would never. Do you guys think I would forget about the diplomats already, guys? Not me. Okay, now we have a level 3 torpedo bay. Yay! Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. We're overpowered. Well then, let's bombard the planet. I never thought I'd hear Starfleet captains say those words. Consider it scratched off my own bucket list. Janeway to Varen, our preparations are complete. For the sake of my people and your crewmate, this plan better work. Stand by, Varen. Torpedoes armed and ready. This is a 90% chance to work. No shot it goes bad. Fire the sequence. Torpedo sequence being fired, Captain. Well, the radiation is dissipating at an accelerated rate. Mr. Varen, can you hear me? For a moment, I thought I wouldn't hear anything again. Look at the sky, Varen. Chat, everyone give me a Venepica. Your crewmen are free to leave. The away team is back aboard safe and sound, Captain. Thank you, Ensign. Well, Mr. Varen, are your people prepared for a new beginning? We'll see what can be done with this pile of ashes. What is this? Does anyone know what this is? Trob Neutroplexer? Does anyone know what that is? We got off on the wrong foot, Mr. Varen. We'd like to offer you this food technology. It could prove invaluable for reestablishing sustainable food sources on your planet. Consider it a present in the spirit of peace and humility. The Trob Neutroplexer has been removed. Thank you, but do not mistake this acceptance for absolution. There is only one more thing. Certain members of my people, the less clever, I find inexplicably wish to give Earth a second chance. I do not comprehend, but they insist. Would you allow them aboard your vessel? Politely refuse. You will need every able-bodied soul working around the clock. I must oblige to decline. Good, then we agree. Good, we wish you well fortune. Blah, 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 blah. Helm, return us to our old course. What technology did we just lose? Can I research it again? Does anyone know what the hell we just lost? It was a food-related tech. Go to the main menu. Don't judge me, chat. This is how I play video games, okay? Trob. So probably in science? Or no, it would be in crew. Decreases the morale penalty? Oh, that's actually not bad. Yeah, we could get rid of that. But also, he didn't give me anything in return, so I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck that guy, dude. You know what I mean? Fuck that dingleberry. All right. We're here. Skip. Finna skip. Fire the sequence. Finna skip. Okay, bye. Fuck that guy, dude. He was such a dick. Like, I'm sorry, my great grandfather fucked your entire civilization. That ain't my bad, dude. A Vulcan and 3 ensigns walk into a ready room. Ensign Belmont, Duftly, and Concaval stand at the ready room, trying to look brave. It's a futile effort, as Tuvok unblinking stare could make a rock sweat. He too is not looking forward to what is to come, but a direct order from the captain. Not one of you has flown inside of a shuttle since the academy. Well, Lieutenant, the anxiety rash I succumb to whenever Ensign Duffley, the doctor confirms your rash is non-existent. Your attempt to avoid duty is noted. What I'm concerned about are the grim numbers, Commander. 1 and 2 away mission ends in fatalities. Those statistics are empirically false, Ensign. We'll make them correct. Ensign Belmont, your tone is highly unprofessional. My tone, my scholarly portfolio is far above my station. Lieutenant, I really need to see the doctor. And this nebula, Lieutenant Tuvok, perhaps we could reconsider with the captain? The away mission was the captain's idea. I think I'm gonna throw up. Are you quite finished with your various objections and hypochondriac tendencies? I will take the helm. Concaval is operations. Duffley is responsible for communications. Belmont, you will oversee the engine. Any questions? When will we be back? We don't even know if we'll return. Enough. Be in the shuttle bay in 1 hour. Tuvok to Captain Janeway. Giving up already? I request an additional senior officer. Granted, for a moment I thought you were going to resign. Good luck out there. I'll certainly need it. Yeah. We've already seen that one. All right. Okay, let's start the way. Oh my God. Dude, recommended traits. What the fuck? Okay, we can send the pilot. Okay, that seems pretty well rounded, right, chat? Surely this is fine. We'll send the original 3. Let's go. Our shuttle has entered a multipolar labyrinth inside the nebula. Directions and pathways shift unpredictably. The ensigns are panicking. Analyze the patterns. There's no way this goes bad. Okay, there we go. The shuttle navigates the anomalies without issue. Suddenly, the nebula is filled with overwhelming telepathic cries for help that seem to come out from nowhere. The telepathic cries are intense. It is imperative that we maintain mental discipline to proceed. If Ensign Duffley could stop hyperventilating. Oh, God damn it, dude. Vulcan. Block out everything and meditate on focusing the telepathic calls for help. Okay. Tuvok meditates to cope with the overwhelming telepathic cries. He is able to focus and decipher fragmented messages. Someone or something from the core of the nebula is calling out for help. Following the cries, the shuttle encounters a plasma barrier shielding the plasma's core. We need to navigate the shuttle through the plasma barrier. Obviously, let the pilot handle it. Okay, pilot's gonna handle it. Problem, got it. The pilot's instincts take over as they expertly glide the shuttle through the volatile energy surges, sliding through the unscathed barrier. Suddenly, a jolt through the shuttle, and it moves on its own. It's been caught in a gravity well and has been pulling the shuttle towards a collapsing star. If we don't break free, we're going to die. Options? Yeah. Quick-witted. Harry Kim quickly gets promoted and calibrates a high-frequency energy field, projecting it from the shuttle's deflector dish. The field expands, creating a pocket of propulsion that pushes the shuttle away from the gravitational well's pull. The shuttle reaches the core's nebula, which is filled with flying, worm-like creatures that seem desperately flinging themselves against the plasma barrier. These must be the telepathic creatures that were crying out for help. We need to make contact, but be careful not to hurt them with the shuttle. Okay, Vulcan, you're up. Use the telepathic abilities to calm the creatures while deciphering their pleas for help. Okay. Tuvok uses his telepathic abilities to calm the creatures while guiding the shuttle safely through the turbulent energy. He manages to decipher their pleas for help. They've been trapped for centuries and can't find a way out. The team promises to free them, but they must return to Voyager first. The spatial distortions and energy fluctuations are intensifying. We need to get them... Wait, the spatial distortion... The spatial distortions and energy fluctuations, we need to get out of here now. Oh, my dyslexia said we need to get them out of here now. Okay. This is just kind of like a matter of what do we need more. We could go for some free materials. Let's go. The team combines their efforts and uses their knowledge of nebula's anomalies to plot a safe course through the chaos. They safely return to this one. Ven missed the entire point of this mission. What do you mean? Okay, the kids are in the back seat. They're fine. We actually made it back in one piece. We're still shaking. We're a living statistical anomaly. Achoo! I knew it. The nebula was crawling with pathogens. I'll be in the sick bay if you need me. Relax, you two. I wasn't worried for a second. The mission would have been a lot smoother if I had been alone at the helm. Well, well, well. Looks like the good shepherd managed to bring his flock back. Time? I have an hour. Aura's composure. High praise, Lieutenant Tuvok. It appears your team building evolved into more complex. Those telepathic what are their intentions? They claim to have been isolated for hundreds of years in the nebula's core due to the plasma barrier and spatial distortions. Our vessel is the first sign of life they've seen registered. So they want to escape and presumably want our help. Can we trust them, or are we opening Pandora's box? I detected no malicious intent from the entities. However, wider implications of their release on the quadrant remain an unknown variable. I mean, obviously we have to open Pandora's box, right? Brainstorm ideas. Assuming we commit to this, what are our options for liberating the entities? 3 primary methods exist for breaching the plasma barrier: a focused phaser beam, calibrated photon torpedoes, or a sustained emission from Voyager's deflector. Despite these options, an error could result in significant harm to them. We face a 40% chance of success. Even if there's the slightest chance of helping these creatures, we must try. Let's prepare ourselves and head back to the nebula. Once we're done, I'd like to hear everything about our team building exercise on the ensign system. Nice. I guess I misunderstood that. No, we're good. Yeah, no, I'm ending at 5. I'm ending normal time. I just have to end on time. That's what it was. Yeah, the place closes at 6. I have to end at 5. So my normal time. I just can't go over. That's it. Voyager glides towards the nebula, a peaceful and innocent spectacle of light and color, yet its beauty is a deception, a silent shroud over the dangers within and the desperate cries of the creatures trapped at its core. It's time for a rescue. Heading into the nebula now, Captain. Detecting an energy spikes on all fronts. Arg! Took a hit. Minor hull damage. Voyager is too big. We're a massive target for those energy surges. 90% chance? I trust you, Tom. Mr. Paris, your time to shine. Get us through there in one piece. That's an order. With pleasure, Captain. This is what I was born to do. Oh no, he saved. Wait, what do you mean? Techno, what are you doing to me, man? Should I not have saved? Did I fuck up? Do I have to do the whole chapter all over again? I'll do it. No, you broke my heart. What happened? Worst case scenario, Ven has to restart the whole game. What a trip. We're through and not a single scratch. Captain Proton saves the day once more. Captain, the plasma barrier is within visual range. Optimal breach point, Delta 9, Grid 4, Vector 7. I am detecting minimal energy fluctuations in this area. All right, Tuvok, let's breach the barrier. Initial penetration sequence, adjusting to the barrier's frequency. It's shifting, attempting to fire, compensate fire, highly precarious. We achieved a controlled breach, but the barrier exhibited alarming instability, threatening uncontrolled fracture in several areas. The creatures are aware of it. Their thoughts are flooding my mind, Captain. Tell them to get out of there. The creatures are starting to pass through the opening, nice and slow. They're dispersing rapidly without guidance. They'll fly into energy surges, leading them to imminent demise. Try to catch the creatures with a tractor beam and drag them out of the nebula. It seems to work for the most part. 3/4 of them are heading towards freedom, and the rest are screaming in pain. For those that didn't follow us, they flew directly into the energy surges and died. At least most of them survived. Helm, get us out of here. We're clear of the nebula. Together with thousands of our little friends. They're expressing profound appreciation, Captain. The creatures seem to be reacting to the open space. Look at the sparkling trail they're leaving. I'm picking up strong signs of deuterium from it. Grateful and generous. Now, that peace has returned, Tuvok. Your assessment. I know you found my team methods building unconventional, but I'm interested in your findings. The ensign's utility remained negligible throughout both away missions and the alien rescue. In fact, their performance could be classified as actively counterproductive. Thus, my opinion that your methods were illogical and unnecessary. I see, a pity. You're still struggling to suggest... You're suggesting we move them from active duty? Yes, it remains the only logical option. Then so be it. They've been given a chance to face their chances. We won't simply kick them out, but we can't afford their inefficiency any longer. A wise decision, Captain. Lessons to be learned. Never challenge the logic of a Vulcan. Though one Tuvok was meant to learn, he entirely missed. If you have other people help with the missions, they can do the things during the missions to get a technology. And also get the worst ending, that's this one. Oh shit, did I really fuck it up that bad? Brother, you need to fucking, you need to type a hell of a lot faster. Everybody give me a blame Technofire. You kept the kids in the back seat. Was there ever an option to fucking let them do shit? Literally has a spoilers not allowed tag. Okay, listen. But backseating is. Yeah, every choice gave you an option to use an idea from the kids. Really? That is really, really unfortunate. Autosave back? No, the only way to redo this is to redo the entire sector. Probably the only thing I would say I don't like about this game is that like, let me have a save slot. Hey, Void, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 65 months. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's I'm contemplating now redoing the entire fucking sector because you told me that. That's like, we're never finishing this game. Now we have to speed run this, you know that, right? You know we have to speed run this now, right? Okay, how fast do you guys think we can get through this chapter? Shut up! We've already heard this. Power up, red alert. Hold to skip. Skip, 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 skip. Agree to help the Borg. Skip, 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 skip. Okay, got it. The worst part about this is now I have to finish rebuilding my ship. That's actually the worst part, is like now my brain's gonna do the thing where it's like, oh, I already researched that. And I don't remember what the fuck I researched. Insists on playing a game about difficult choices and can't deal with any suboptimal choices. Okay. Brother, it's like I can't win. It's like I can't win. It's like I can't win. You know what? Now Cuddles ruined it. Okay, we're just gonna keep going back and forth. We're just gonna keep going back and forth. That's what we're doing. Fuck those kids. Okay? Use the main deflector dish. Drag them out. We did it! Yay! Wait, Omega power unlocked. Now that piece is returned, Tuvok, what's your stuff? Blah, 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 blah. They suck, they're stupid. And those kids got fired. So, there, boom. What did we get though? We got some sort of Omega power. What is this? Increases warp flight speed between stuff. Cool. Next sector. Why is Tuvok's... Oh, you guys can't see it, but I can see Tuvok's thing over here.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. A sensor sweep of this sector has detected a possible wormhole. Further analysis pinpointed its location within a nearby nebula. The crew exhibits heightened anticipation and hope, despite the current absence of empirical data confirming its classification as a wormhole or its terminal coordinates. While in earlier years, I would have categorized such a reaction as illogical, I now understand the presence of hope, even if not strictly logical, is a natural emotional response. During the senior staff briefing, the captain posed the question, what if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? My initial assessment categorizes what-if scenarios as inefficient, hypothetical exercises. However, Captain encouraged further contemplation. Professionally, my primary directive would be the submission of a complete, coherent data protocol to Starfleet Command, alongside aiding Captain Janeway and advocating for the former Maquis and Borg crew members during their Federation review. Personally, the reestablishment of my role
no, it's actually him
as husband and father after 7 years of separation would necessitate a rational and patient approach to reintegration. Should our journey now conclude, I would not categorize it as time ill spent. My personal development, both intellectual and experiential, has been considerable, and my analysis indicates I appear to have lost my train of thought.
Ooh.
A momentary lapse. I must address this anomaly. The captain has ordered a course to investigate the nebula.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A sensor sweep just detected a possible wormhole in a nearby nebula. Yeah, you heard that right. A potential ticket home. Crew is practically bubbling over it, though our esteemed chief of security, the old stickler, is of course muttering about absence of empirical data and no terminal coordinates, but even he's got a flicker of hope. What if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? After 7 years on this roller coaster, I started making peace with the idea that this whole journey would take a few more decades. And if all this really ended tomorrow, first item on the agenda, my parole review. I would need to remind the captain to put in a good word for me. She promised. But seriously, I think it would be the inevitable showdown with my old man. I'd even be happy to see him. I actually have hope. Real hope that we can finally turn things around.
It's the hope that kills you.
I mean, how many Starfleet admirals can boast a son who's a tragically lost ace pilot hero and future best-selling holo novel author? After that, I'm thinking of officially rejoining Starfleet. My vision? Starfleet Star Pilot, testing the newest models, breaking the Warp 10 barrier. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? It's not like I'd turn into a lizard or something.
Is that a
Then
meme?
a proper victory tour. Tell all the cadets about our adventure in the Delta Quadrant. Sign some autographs and a mandatory stop at Chez Sandrine, maybe with the Delaney sisters. It's been quite a ride to get to this point. And honestly, without a shred of irony, it's been the best thing ever happened. I sometimes wonder about the version of Tom Paris that would exist if I'd said no to Captain Janeway back then. Probably just a loser and a drunk. Probably. Anyway, we're on course to investigate the nebula. Wish us luck.
All right. Investigate the wormhole. We need some more torpedoes. Fucking torpedoes. Always need to fight with the torpedoes. If there's nothing over here, I mean, why not just go over here? Why not just beat the game, right? Just beat the game, forehead. Entering the nebula. We already have this, so we are good. Let's give this a save. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Let's go home. We beat the game, guys. Our scans of the nebula are inconclusive due to unnatural interference. Your instructions? Scan for hidden ships. Let's see if someone's out there. Multiple Borg vessels are visible in our sensors. It's a risk we have to take. The wormhole is our ticket in. Take us in. Holy shit. Three Borg cubes detected along the nebula's edge, adjusting course. I'm picking up 2 Borg probes heading straight for us, Captain. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Battle stations. Ooh. You know, hold on. Where's that one girl? Her ability was pretty good. System recharge.
What are your orders, Captain?
We're gonna do this. Is that the wormhole where all the Legos come from? Maybe.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I'm dyslexic of Borg. Your ass will be laminated. What the fuck?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Holy shit, that messed them up.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Fire the torpedo! Holy shit, his torpedo is highly effective against the Borg.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Torpedo!
Ability ready, Captain.
Fire again! Oh! These guys don't stand a chance, dude. Captain, I recommend immediate retreat. Other Borg vessels have likely detect. Captain, a massive energy surge closing fast. Brace for impact. We are being forced out of the nebula. Well, that was a scenic route to nowhere. No hull damage, at least. We are outside the nebula, exactly where we started. Head back to the nebula. We won't give up back. Take us back in. Another spike. Shockwave incoming. Hull minus 10%. Back to square one. The shockwave did run under the hull. Another hit. We were in serious trouble. It's a deliberate Borg. It is deliberate Borg effect to repel intruders. Whatever they are, they're guarding. It isn't worth our lives. Helm, get us out of here. Interesting. Okay, we need more torpedoes, chat. We need more Dando and torpedoes. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Because I'm sitting on resources. I am skitting on resources. Can upgrade you. Ooh, metaphasic. We can upgrade you. Can't upgrade you anymore, right? Level 2, level 2. Phaser control room? No. No. Okay. We're just gonna go around, I guess. We now have Omega power. Let's get the tier 5, I guess, right? Oh, yeah, we're good. We can do the little baby guy. Cool. Continue exploring the sector is all we really have. So I guess let's take a moment and scan everything. We've engaged the Borg. The wedding will be on Saturday. Be honest, though. How many of y'all would smash the Borg Queen? Don't act like you're not thinking about it all the time. Okay, I'm on to you. Who's the Borg Queen? Double smash. Double mix smash, dude. Don't act like you wouldn't. Don't act like you wouldn't. Okay, so we kind of have like more than enough materials. We can just literally fly anywhere. We have 142. What is this? Oh. Endgame. Captain, I have detected a spontaneous anomaly in close proximity to Voyager. It is emitting a high-intensity tachyon burst characteristic of the temporal rift. A swirling anomaly is on the view screen, bathing the bridge in a mysterious cyan glow. The crew holds its breath. If it's really a temporal rift, where does it lead? It's destabilizing. I'm detecting nation discharges, possibly weapons fire. The signature is Klingon. Something is emerging. What? A shuttle? Admiral Janeway, recalibrate your deflector to emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before giving orders. I outrank you, Captain. Now do it. Seal the rift. Emitting a pulse too late. Another vessel is already emerging. A Klingon warbird! Hey, let's go home! A last-second attack. Just as the swirling rift begins to collapse, a Klingon warship bursts through, instantly opening fire on Voyager. Battle stations. Brother.
What are your orders, Captain?
Brother, do you know what the ship is
Moving to
capable
attack the
of?
starboard side, Captain.
Brother, do you know what the ship is capable
Ability
of?
ready,
You know what I
Captain.
mean? Like, you're just wasting your time.
Ability ready, Captain.
You know what I mean?
Ability ready, Captain.
The Warbird should just kill you. Bro, the Warbird doesn't stand a chance against us, alright? We are the main characters.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Fled. Klingon ship neutralized. Seems like I have a lot of explaining to do. Beam her aboard. Welcome aboard, Admiral. I see you still have fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I gave it up. A lot's happened to me since I was you. I shouldn't be listening to details about the future. Oh, the almighty temporal prime directive. Take my advice. It's less of a headache if you ignore it. Why are you here, Admiral? I've come to tell you to take Voyager back into the nebula. It's our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, you know that. Which is why I've brought technology that'll get us past them. Captain, we must consider the possibility of deception. She could be a member of species 8472 or another entity in disguise. It's good to see your diligence remains sharp, Tuvok. The doctor will find my genetic markers identical to your captain's, merely advanced in years. Have Kes confirm the identity. Yeah, let's do that. No need for the doctor. We've got a quicker method. I can sense her thoughts, memories of Voyager, the crew, the battles we faced. She is you, Captain, from another time. Ask her about the technology she brought. Ask her how she brought Voyager home. Voyager's home. I'm the Admiral. Why tamper with the timeline? What happened to I shouldn't be listening to details about the future? I don't care. Gimme. I'm following your advice, ignoring the temporal prime directive. If you don't do what I'm suggesting, it's going to take you another 16 years to get your ship home. And there's going to be casualties, people you care about. Emphasize. It all makes sense now. So that's why he came all this way. Even if it meant bending a few rules. Rules can be broken, Captain, but once someone's gone, there's no bringing them back. What's inside the nebula? You didn't come all this way without a reason. As I said, your ticket home, a wormhole leading straight to the Alpha Quadrant. Asked her about the Klingon vessel chasing her. That Klingon warship was firing you. Why did you provoke them? Let's just say I had to borrow a device from the Klingons to make this journey. Captain, the costs they demanded were unacceptable. Okay. You said you brought technology. Care to specify? Is it a cloaking device? Shielding and weaponry designed to counter the Borg. With a little work, they can be adapted to fit Voyager. A blade of armor has been... if this gives us the edge against the Borg, we'll take it. 7. Prepare the plans for integration. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more torpedoes, dude. Can y'all craft faster? Where is this? So you're arguing with yourself? Ablative armor is so cool. I don't know the term. What's ablative? I mean, I've heard the term in video games, but I actually don't know what it is. What is ablative? You just passed it in the combat tree? Did I? Oh, it's right up here. Oh, it's way up here. Reduces the damage the hull takes by 25%? God dang. Okay, well, we have to wait. Oh, no, we don't. Take it right now. Okay, 15 turns remaining. It's like sacrificial. Oh, okay, cool. Ablative is armor that is meant to shed, like turtles having extra walls that are meant to be destroyed. All right, that is pretty cool. That is a pretty cool thought. I'll give you that. Okay, let's go to here. We need more torpedoes. We need to craft more and more and more torpedoes. But we have to check this every 5 turns because it doesn't give us a warning. It's designed to be easily replaced. Yeah. So, like, why can't you just make torpedoes with the same machine you make coffee? Yes? I don't know. Oh, that's an excellent question. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows because they're so smart. Hey, I'm so smart. I am so smart. S-M-A-R-T. Remember that one? Energy? Is that what it is? It's energy? It's because you need a time sink, duh. It's probably actually a bit more accurate. Yeah. There's no way this goes bad. Cool. All right, let's give this a save. We can go do some research. Give me just a second, chat. Got 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes, chat. Damn it. Scroll up and I get more than that. Torpedo. Okay, 1 turn remaining. Craft the transphasic torpedoes. Okay. Where do we go? I need that warp core efficiency. I already have the warp core efficiency. Okay, I need the one optimized energy. I need that guy. Oh no. No. Okay, we're sitting pretty over there, but we're starting to eat into our batteries. What can I shut down? What isn't being used? You know what? I'm not really using the biolabs. You can switch that off. Problem solved. Okay, cool. Switched off. Problem solved. Cool. Say we just do it. Say we just do it, right, chat? Borg sphere. No problem. Give me my anti-Borg cube guy.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
How come their shields are only at 100 when like we start this? Anyone know?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Why are they starting weak? What happens if I just fire a torpedo right out of the gate?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Well, we destroyed one of the weapons.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
You know, I wonder. Hold on. I've never actually looked at this.
Ability ready, Captain.
It does use an actual torpedo.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay. So whilst we start
Ability
trucking
ready,
this
Captain.
guy,
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
shields destroyed, Captain. Caution, you're about to commit a major story arc. This path will require your full attention for some time, and you may not be able to return to previous activities. Advance when ready. Wait. How... How long does this final mission take? If this even is this the final mission? I would assume so. Like, I guess the question I'm asking is can I beat this before I end the stream? Because we're cutting it kind of close. I have 20 minutes, and I have to end on time today. In the series, you've just started a two-parter. Perfect. Sure, just don't end until you're done. Yeah, exactly. I can't really do that today, unfortunately. Unfortunately, today, I don't think that's the day. From what I have to show, it would take your time with this one. Yeah. So maybe we just save this for tomorrow, and then we actually beat it. What is this one? Get prep for tomorrow and just end a little early today. Yeah, I'm not. Oh man, come on. Poopy little poopy thing. Poop mouth. All right, now we got that. I would like to find some extra, like, science points, though, man. Yeah, this one has a very low chance of failure. So we can do that one. Go into the ship. We're just trying to craft as many torpedoes as we can right now, because, yeah, we haven't really stockpiled that in a while. Catch my drift, chat. No way this goes bad. Cool. Save. Upgrade a third shuttle. Why would we need a third shuttle, I wonder? Why would we need a third shuttle? I'll make that deal. Ambush.
What are your orders, Captain?
To go beat the brakes off of them.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, I'm already discovering the min-max for this, by the way. This is pretty gnarly. So the min-max is fire that there, right? And so he's at 10 seconds. She's at 11 seconds. We hit that. We can fire again.
Ability ready, Captain.
We can then do this. Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Now we hunt the Borg. Exactly. The Borg belong to us. Those little fucking babies. Ability ready, Captain. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was waiting to get some more points so we can research more crap. Because what I need, the last thing... Well, there's a lot of upgrades I still want to do. But the biggest upgrade I need to do is... Oh, I just heard my son get woken up. I need this. I need these two. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to abandon. Let's just transmit them some help. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can find any sector that has science. We need science. Science? Science. We only had one science and we fricked it up. Gosh darn it, chat. What about way over here? Nope, I think that was the place we fricked it up at. Well, frick. Well, we have to do the thing that we got to do. All right, and that's just fly to Narnia. Okay, we'll make some more torpedoes while we're doing it. Now we got the thing. Now we got to go over here. Optimized energy consumption. All right, and there we're going. Okay, then we're going to go over here for gas. Okay. Now we're gonna pick up some gas. Okay, good. Did you guys get Doritos? Question. When you go on a road trip, what is the what's the drink of choice? That's what I was trying to find. Okay, now we're going. Okay, now we need another thing, so we just gotta wait. Just fly. Okay. Now, I know you guys are gonna think this is wild, but now we gotta go over here. We're gonna go to the repair station. I realized we left the slushy on the counter, guys. We gotta go back.
What are your orders, Captain?
Stop messing with me. I'm too powerful. You can't handle this, dude.
Captain.
Water? Okay, but which water, though?
Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
But which water, though? Okay, now we're going to aim for that.
The starboard side, Captain.
I am partial to I am partial to Arnold Palmer. Yeah, that's a good one. I do enjoy
ready,
that one.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Let's protect our
Moving to defend the
starboard
starboard
side.
side, Captain.
Okay, we're gonna wait 2 seconds.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right on the corner. Break the scene. Oh! Why aren't we attacking? Get closer,
Moving
please.
to attack
Thank
the
you.
starboard. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Funyuns are better with Dr. Pepper. Bold statement. It's a bold statement there, Cotton.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I'm proud of you, chat. Enemy shields destroyed. Fire a regular torpedo. Okay, now we're in the asteroid field. Gosh darn it. Okay, we're just gonna wait. 2 more turns. Okay, because now we can get energy optimization. Reduces the energy cost of all things by lots, which is huge. Make more torpedoes? Yeah, I mean, we have 63 now, but yeah. We do have 63, but yeah, now we're good. Could always make more. Could always make more. We might as well stop around. We have 69 torpedoes. We did. Okay. We got to get more gas. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Okay, we're gonna go over here to the Borg probe. Captain, we should be able to get the disease under control from now on. Can you believe an STD fucking popped up, Chad? Ridiculous. They're like, let's go home, celebratory nebula sex. Dummies, dude, dummies. Always a bunch of dummies, man. All right, head for the nebula. I feel like we've done a good job. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness amongst the crew. Yeah, we have wasted a lot of time here. All right, Chad. We are going to head to the spot. God darn
What are
it,
your orders,
Carl.
Captain?
Just
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
eat their ass.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
Except for Tuvix. Tuvix can stay home. What do you mean? He helped us get here, chat. Come on. He
Enemy
helped
shields
us
destroyed,
survive.
Captain. Ability ready. Ability ready, Captain.
Be honest, how many of you guys love the ability ready? Don't lie. You're not allowed to lie. You're like, you're fucking falling asleep tonight. And you're
Ability
like,
ready, Captain.
ability ready, Captain. Ability ready.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Regular nuclear torpedo.
Ability ready, Captain.
How many of y'all incorporating that in your floor play tonight? I hope a lot. Okay, you know what? Maybe before the very last thing we do before we go, maybe we get another combat schmoogelborp, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, not having this kind of sucks. Maybe we just get another phaser control room. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put another phaser control room in here. There's nothing you can do about it. We already have the phaser control room level 3. Combat phaser control room. Ooh, we don't. Ooh, you know what? Hold on a second. Maybe we maybe we don't go just yet. Maybe we don't go just yet. Maybe we You know what? It's been a long time since we save scummed. Let's do it. Upgrade the shields too. We could. 9 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to like prep the ship that way so tomorrow when we fire up, like everything is good to go. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really care, dude. Okay, so that one's missing the technology. And this one's missing the technology. We wouldn't have enough stuff for that. Bio laboratory. I don't think we need this thing anymore. Be real. I don't think we need the bio laboratory anymore. I really don't. I really don't think we need. I don't think we need 2 of these. We have 2 of them, right? Yeah, we don't. Dismantle. Get rid of that bitch. 1, 2. Bye-bye. See you later. Sure, go on shore leave. It's not like we're doing anything, you know what I mean? Go ahead. Go ahead, go on your shore leave, dude. Okay, combat. We could do reinforced hull. Or we could do the thing that we're not going to forget about. Okay, so how many things was that? 10 turns. Okay, we can deal with 10 turns. Right? That's like that's 6. Look at that. We're gonna go all the way over here. Right? Nothing bad. We're just gonna fill up the tank. There we go. And then we're gonna go all the way back. And by the time we do that, this research will be done. And now we can do that. All right, look at that, chat. We did it. So now we can upgrade our phasers and then upgrade our son of a bitch. Okay. 8 cycles more. 8 cycles more. And we're done. And then we're done. So that's 4 here. I've never once used auto resolve. Should we try it? Actually, no, we can try it now that we have level 2s. Hold on. Let's try it now that we have level. Captain? Oh my fucking god. How much does the phaser destroy them now?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields
How do
destroyed,
I get more power to distribute?
Ability ready, Captain.
That's the real question. How do I get more power to distribute?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Is that the fucking room that's gigantic? And we're like, shit, how do we have enough room for this?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Because not having enough, I want to fill all these bars up. You know what I mean? That's not crazy.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. I'm so sorry, Chad.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Trade-offs. Isn't there, there's gotta be something though that's like, hey, here's more power for you, by the way. I think it is that one thing that we don't have. The, this thing. No, not this thing. This thing? This thing. Each additional energy dissipator control room provides 2 energy dissipator energy threshold in combat. That's the thing on the left. But this is also huge. It's the size of a fucking cargo bay. That's a weapon? Oh, is it a weapon? It's a weapon I'm not even utilizing? Oh no, chat. Don't tell anybody. How would they know? All right, and now we've got superpower. Okay, upgrading this guy. Beyond that, man, I think we're good. I think we're as good as we're possibly gonna get without wasting, you know, a fuck ton of time. So, here we go. We are going to save it right here. And tomorrow, we will begin the final mission. We'll actually beat this fucking game! God dang it, dude. Chat, thanks for watching today. I appreciate you. I'm going to beat this freaking game, dude. I swear to God. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go to FedEx and drop some shit off for my wife. And then I'm going to pick up dinner on the way home because I can. I hope you guys had yourselves a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourself a beautiful Sunday. And we'll catch you guys for tomorrow's finale of this fucking game. You better beat it. I'm going to try to. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye to 90% of you. The other 10% I know are going to stick around because you're so cool. Like no other. To make you see. Man, if I get it, you're